Accra, Ghana. That's what it is. Yatnasi Awie Babedin Common Art Me Entertainment. And no home common ya de Bremo. Mamunina how Accra. Eko Yedia. Adam Nansen so de wada no so style bi aye enkra ha enya de ketua o Nansu no tosa ukata wani a bati nansu yi eje egu And then come on, I do support Yanchin so. Yanchin so I see it me in 7 in 10 year queen. We were studio Hanum saying, Abayo, come, be at say, Rabat, Fato, Rabat, Nabayo, or Rabat. Ye Babe Dean come out for beauty pageant home. Now say, Kako, say beauty pageant, ye Ghana Hanum saying, they be a better basho not be Abai for home. Abayo or beauty pageant be our year. Yam fire ni machine beauty pageant no home ba bibi ba na fa ho e be kan wase mawie but teacher ba be beauty pageant e wo mime ha na nsen beauty pageant no nsensem but na mayu an say na we ni adimi aye say ni ma resign kra me beauty pageant me na me nya biom but na organizers in so say na mayu an normal nsem bebe and I say, I didn't I hear on my way. I'm for you, my idea, and one more common some de be a say no Ukrainian and your crew. Then I had your mind, Madam says, say, Bansan, Tobesa. And I am to drink. And I am Henry Acosto. And your Rabbi becoming so handsome, say, and anybody didn't come up. Beauty pageant, a Kosovo Ghana. I'm a man of Cabba, and Funk on a fine sexual.
What on a jump on the other fucking
entertainment review.
And then Mr. Wubberton, some
entertainment review. Entertainment review.
President Abam Fortin, I see you.
Entertainment review.
Don't call up on some sia. My mema a Rabaya Kwaba. Na and common financial so Edu Safua or your chief executive of Sama Acatesia Group. Executive producers of Miss Noble Ghana or Sanso Ejna Homa Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Awards. Safua say
Pachonya mi adum boni bia ni ho.
I see Acatesia Group. Sana u company din.
Pacho ansana meshasi no mechia Peace FM IT for nyina me company ni di na Acatesia Group ya na Power Miss Noble Ghana ya so na Power Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Award.
Okay.
Pachani.
I see. So you beba beauty pageant in common so.
Pacho okay.
But my mema e bia manfo a wo munimo wo mon sheda anti obi a edu safo aye eni dwumedie bia mudi kura no obema ya bakwasem kakra so Miss Noble Ghana Africa Tertiary Entrepreneur Awards and Acatesia Group na nkasa no dia potin pa na moye
Patron me da say mefa akonya so achia obibia otie ewia we sia kase aketesia group a eye ababa wa mesiso a mepe bibi ayenti no matoto me niema na ma form me company which stands with the name Aketesia Group no, and it has so many mother brands ehwehwe na se bi na MS Noble Ghana Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Awards yewo Aketesia Assurance Services yewo Aketesia TV. Basically no edu safa me started acting and I me convert here by advert and I me de me company basisia no nyame ado me run all the three at a time. Means you know I don't know if I can tell it here, but so be it here me na said ya no you want to know edu safa easily I don't go beaters billboards I try to share Ghana Africa na many ababa wa me dasono and I'm first advert yes special eyes and also many omodeme and a lot of things sisia maye.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's at least wait me actually which are quite kakra na etie form so eti o mehu nipa nipa crowd yeah. So yembra beauty pageant no. So Miss Noble Ghana I don't see a beauty pageant are you.
Me patcho ane.
Ye ni su kakra ma no pageant no senate yeah.
Me patcho me da say me no there are so many circumstances I came across as a human being and na abaya me see so and I realized say we are say no so obi fa BBC nani so na say o determined I would make this happen when the individual is given the drive and the energy or to me yes sir at the end no ye and I came out with Miss Noble Ghana because I realized that I grew up learning a lot of things on my own and I could also use that same energy and drive to empower young women on my ready to face the world. So that is how the dream of Miss Noble Ghana came about, to give that strength to young women that are ready to also change their world.
So sir pageantry ijama maiwa
mpacho ane
enti dien potin at the end of the day we maiwa omoye dien eno omoye
me patcho me da se Miss Noble Ghana no we ladies know they come up with their individual project and talent based and you know or realize say at the end of the day no ebi mu bebre won niema wo mu a omo peso mu yipie so yenso so nyame adom with the influence that we've gotten and niema bi no we give that platform to this young ladies. Okay, fine, what exactly do you want to do on Miss Noble Ghana? Nothing is forced on obi yemfa bibia anto obi so okay we potting the wasa we wow free wupem ebase okay me akosua me adwoa. This is exactly what I want to embark on. Enti yema wo sa akwenya no na sa dwumadie no we dinane ye wo ho no ewo mu no na wo nso we yie pie akere wiase. Enti that's what Miss Noble Ghana is about.
Okay, so bia wonim no why pageant be pain
Bacho ane
beye empre dodo saying
me pachoya first edition which was 2018, second edition first 2018-2019 second edition enti obade de yen kwache ya 2020 third edition.
Okay, enti why an empre no so
bacho ane
empre no kwa hin saying
I wouldn't say sir it went bad with every bibia nipa bia obeye no. First one you get experiences because obe realize say e bia na woni shada nimdia no sua ne sen kra na wo hia bi kan wo. Enti from the first one no you move ba second so you realize say at least niema bi say na wo say no so kosei enti no ya toto niema first second you nya that experience ye de be third one name.
Okay, well me nka say maso na form maso da form.
Okay.
Many sure from pa bana bi industry mu nsema ba me shada anti aye pageant hu nsem bebre.
Exactly.
The bono to saying ade anembe adwen say bia the bono shada nko kan ti bia amanfo shada nim sa pageant ana senate ma
mpasho me da say akwesi so beti ya say this is our first and second and mimi krameti there are so many TV programs in Ghana minim by you a popular station but telling over me sure be crada ain't no sawuka sana me respect with the angle you are coming from because your money publicity. I remember I said this year make almost every platform your money that publicity by your denya or ya crowd when you fear back on fear me no endru mi ensa enko aircono na ni dero no edrechiwe.
Okay, because I mean the reason I ask meaning pageants which is uyi Miss Ghana crowd tunchian BT say be a Miss Malaika even
na say Miss Malaika che kwesi
even ba ku ya nansia ho aba asem bebrebe ya omo call a police station ni court na Miss Commonwealth ne kika ka ho but Miss Universe wonyin tum say be a oda obono enheda
mean jintum all because said your old cano obi so obeko another platform nipa no so beka say media mati we na minti when I make sure say me ameti there are so many telenovelas omu you so many big platforms me won't be crada omo committee baby anko for can maybe some say deba there na mo can no I think some too quite outside Ghana
but utie me question na me say
question
form because kai who say they be a jumedia meeting in my son name Nina of
exactly.
Sana make and you dey be oh baby I want to so person over here TV I mean obey your dream I will honor saying by then o de yanko anymore honor saying so uyi mayona at the end of the day no dean and ebia one mo be saying our pageant ni eni so tie ebia say next season ya ba be no the amount for picky forms, almost picky forms what process normal go through for you to eventually come out with a winner?
Okay, me that say yeah auditions now omofa forms into omofa forms here then we select the number of ladies ya person you know mu di juma sa afekro no this year ya fa nipa 21 into ya fa nipa 21 no they all went through 3 months after 3 months no e ka nipa 8 for the grand finale because me pageant no one very thing I look at is time me yenye bibia keke what say bi asabe obe bibia keke na wafa baby now this kebia bano ababe winning no on Miss Noble Ghana no you mouth the platform but there are some things rules via if you can adhere to yentime ma unko wenim enti this year no maba no yet yenya bebre watomre hotel auditions no and me judges Miss G Rosalind Fairley omuyi nipa 21 emame enti nipa 21 no and na yedrom call through 3 months and yenya 8 ladies for the grand finale.
Okay, and finale no call saying eventually saying quite on fast you winner.
Okay, mpacho me that say yeah grand finale no yeah wo MJ Grand Hotel and till date MJ Grand Foka omo boy abaso because that crowd na ye puli call no mo share Instagram ne na ye you were one of the way TV stations no omo realize that we did a good job and honorable Catherine Afeku empanyfo bebre ba ho omo ankasa e boy abaso say ye di dwuma pa enti win na no ye ni based on from day 1 till the grand finale and a finale ni so no judges no remarks of who they were looking for and I so ye marks from the competition to the house no and I kambo mu ne di Queen of Miss Noble Ghana.
Okay. Now, Yamfa, we know pageant in Sinchanka, Kranayamra, share the beauty pageant in general, Ghana, I'm saying, Sisiane. The controversies are Ebba, Miss Ghana, to even the current one, there be a Wabas and Miss Commonwealth. General Luti, now, 1070 be a comfort beauty pageant. The controversies are a Yana to say, as I mean, someone also you have, I mean, you own a pageant. Yana to say.
Kwesi ben kase Meno, I don't see metia. I think sometimes I'm somebody I'm etnase and I don't put blame on people. I'm someone I try to analyze the situation. I think say what is causing most of the problems in the pageant in Ghana are your promises. Oti ase say ebia odewo pageant neba anase ebia wo be ye pie na Niama na wobetro no utro at the end of the day no they want you to deliver but o started pageant na wobehu say it is not even as who like you're presuming sasana pageant etia because emunsam na den especially with sponsors with the mo mbegya to mu so mo beboa a big critical minute omo to make sure say I can do it again it is a won so come promises bebrea me no metinatria I think say promises no one and this are problems because o promising bebree na at the end of the day one ya and no ya one cause and not two I think say most of the beauty pageants say omo ya They have this family and friends business and our favoritism. Oh, when I'm a penas and backdoor when you famano me on Miss Noble Ghana till date. Delegates be no abasobek to me catch me say a car 1 week to the grand final, then sign a contract. Me any open game you'll be winning no winning. And at the end of the day, no, I get people la omubet me a me brand, you know. And at 3, I think say I remember my ushering service, Aketesia ushering service, Lady B joining here. Oba out catch me say, Miss Safwa, I learned say me join the pageant and now ushering service. I'll be connected to men to sleep with me to make money. And I'm a catch say if you be connected to men, Sabi, oh boy, I only na date be a 4 5 years no. Sky hen or the amount. 80 nipa no connecting na hinsu on the amount. 80 I think so with me sitting at the back no about exploitation na omokeka and about with favoritism in pageant and about promises now. Yeah, now we have the dream to control pageant to impact no. Sanya man yen killing no because yeah no dia. I think always in the ebe jasa.
Okay, so niema be mi ensa wa brobo so no yen fa na baako ni mbie mu kakra. Yen sha se mfi promises. So ka promises are. Dey be important pa na person chere. Well, yes, our promises one asema okay.
Oh, me share ebi mo flyers. Recently kana me on Instagram. Me share flyers be ebi the winner will go to Dubai, the winner will do this, the winner will do that, the winner will do that. I know say ebi aye nipa die obi be sabi okay, let me do that to win their heart for them to come for the pageant. But at the end of the day no be o wini we na wanye sade na mana. Obema nwachiro. Oti I say obi onso o wini wie me kai me first edition. Ye ne company ba ko sign a contract so de me win na be ko South Africa. Ye wie ye no o catch me say on to me nye. So my headline sponsor had to come in and again on catch me say okay or no or just kana she wants to go to tech. And I'm a headline sponsor at that time. And this kind of money dan man or the call tech. And you know it depends on and on make say semunya obi a sebe akra na sonda forma sebe yatiti ni ye free fia. Ono no nim say we as na ne tote ba se wenya ne sa no na ekoye obi a keke sebe ono no nim ne se wo wini ana okita kaki na wo shentare na on program say wo champagne for when shia sa ne ma na eno no so okay so man farm media let me also show my evil part. So that's where all the problems are coming from.
Okay, obi no kan asem wala kofa ba twero ho we wa na wasem no odi asem bia ba sisi antima me nyina so na me musa.
Okay,
wo se wo pageant now yeah.
That's the first edition.
The first edition.
Yeah.
Bosha mo share ne say uwini a yedo be ko South Africa.
That is obi na near sign a contract.
But,
yeah.
I mean it's part of
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And tie dey who say if you
exactly.
Yes. And mosi mo di on pa ko be ko South Africa.
Exactly.
And mo wini no ni pa ko say dey fiscal no man.
There be the odin be ko South Africa no o my options. Okay. A lot of things, and I may catch and say me interested. And I cry so say
options is saying that what were the options no? Options ben on mam.
Question by a lot of options or say or the Akrani could do South Africa radio, you know, and I may catch and say
or didn't could do any BC.
And I may catch and say there is no way I'll do it. Akrani so on yeah. It's me headline sponsor about situation.
O say nipa na ba na ma sign a contract say or the akoda na be ko South Africa.
Yeah.
Dean na na we mo so dey do South Africa or dey be ye dean.
It's about 2 years, Menkai.
Okay, pa. And says there be.
And your money does.
Sebi. Me sure say we a Christian, we a Christian, we a Muslim.
Me a Christian.
We a Christian. Men share a fake it to
Menkai.
Because who buy the can 7 no. And I we jai, but till can that is your. Okay. No,
near minim no crano na make catch no. Oti I say, pe nipa ne niema.
Nipa ne say what you do South Africa dey be mo aye den or ne be da no ni baby bi na.
Oh, there be that dear me no on say kwesi me catch omo mo ba me pageant in mu say. Obi ane the direction of life. Obi ane said your friend in Yankopon. Me when I had a dream of Miss Noble Ghana minim ni Yankopon catch me. And see all the girls that have passed through my hands, I confidently say, do obeti me jamba bi say me do safwa say uncle hotel ko bibi no country we say and it can happen.
Okay, so choices na only pa ko de ma mo South Africa trip na bi ni say dey on be den.
Chrissy Menkai like it's been long Menkai.
Na dey anya audio so dey 2018 na we Argentina on kai.
Say man do so me sunti Menkai bi.
Hey, ani uni na babiro be ha jin papa o. Okay. Enti ena eko wie chire no dey ogis kan so dey ko tech.
Yeah, she's in tech now. Sanana Maminta Kwejuam. She's in tech. Or the co school. Or say
But that's not a promise that you made.
It's not.
That's not a promise you made to the general public. One can't say general public is of this country. Also, they never call South Africa. You know what you promised the people?
She could have gone. Or that was my headline sponsor. Was Happy Man Baited.
So
she
right now, say pageant. Also making promises. You don't fulfill the promises because you said, "Oh, they will be back to South Africa." One fan call South Africa. What would you say? What would be your response?
I don't see anything wrong with that because at the end of the day, she got the money and Onu decided what she wants to use it for.
But is that what the contract says?
Kwesi, let me come in.
I think the same thing because is it not the same thing? Say because Nipano, you say that okay, fine. At the end of the day, got the money. He decide what. But is that what you told the general public?
100%. This is what we told the general public.
No,
South Africa. Nipano signed a contract on the options by. That is not the dream of the pageant. Your headline sponsor Bamuma Niskano. So whatever she wants to use it for. And also she wants to go back to school. Esther and everybody who watch social media or everything on Miss Noble Ghana knows that that girl is one of the best queens to emerge on earth because on complaining about she on Kashe. Oh, the man she's there and now she's in tech. Bisa be a coming common student. And tia no who say up a direction of a soko and a papa ni to save the situation. But we say you see if Moya say you are not being fair to your control pageant because my family life and your example. I have a boss called Mr. Roxon, which everybody knows. Meaning I Juma 6 good years. Mingu Nenimasi on Tuamekada. But that guy is my source of success. Because I thought that Obi Betra Quine or Travel Quina. No one's when you're fast or so. It is not always about promises. Sabe, plan for any monante, you know. Omoke can't send be saying anything no me bet me do court. No.
Maintain how can I see you? Now Tihana who accuse you a man for say.
No, me accuse you Bia.
Who accuse you a man for say. Ufi say Niama and now who make allegations and Niama me and say be.
Exactly.
And na Emma edi a year sa beauty pageant inya.
Exactly.
Baku was the promises.
Yeah.
And na wan kasa okano na msi wa kofa batro ho. And na akaka say mo o first edition mo promises say ni obe wini no ni obi sign a contract.
Exactly.
Nti e dia wuni animu. Say ni pa ni wini and be South Africa.
Exactly.
One fan anko South Africa. What did you call it?
She took the money. She has it.
But this is not what you said to the general public.
No, and I make catch her say.
And no American to the same thing. Only pa kuna wo accuse no. Say bia na o can say okay promises na issue no obi so betimi aba no so aba be echeche mu pepe
no the only problem o betimi afriend no aka conversation no she's so happy because headline sponsor this kind of man no be say what do you want to use it for or say I want to go to school and she's in school South Africa no betimi akọ anytime.
Okay, all right. And promises Mosheba Muntain disu and Mosheba Kesa Muntimi disu. One of the issues a beauty pageant.
Exactly.
Okay. Another issue so I'm saying okay was family and friends.
Exactly.
Chechemu honum say no Chechemu ka family and friends are then episode on.
Oh, when we say Kwesi, I can see say we are sisiano and yet easy so betun for but me sitting back and listening to most of the pageant problems media ne sabi obi no exemption media na media crofodiano I learned like a bimo cry their friend now I shana down for the crown and I sabi we are say Archbishop Duncan Williams I can't ask someone else he say no matter how you want to empower somebody you have to be careful it is a sabi for down for beshane crown at the end of the day I'll be fighting against you it in the American family and friends is a metie bebre obi wa ebi na down for dada onim ne mami onim ne papa like onim ne for they were friends somewhere and organize a pageant or the crown man and you know that is what I want them to work on say genuinely no crown obia you will have peace.
Okay, all right. Oka the third one which is exploitation.
Yeah.
A honsuno chiri muma ni enti aseye.
Oh, me dear, sincerely, Kwesi minya me dream no. One and back up and yankopon de mame, or catch me say, Saman fa a man for ma ama man for the doubt, or best shem any munyam. And I mean so crowd there, naturally, anybody who knows me many a day, but Sanya man and yame angle. Ain't me no. Mesa Kacha Pageant for ne say sebe eya omo form ahunye example say fane say me date kwesi aboaje sisi a na be quite 1 year kwesi say oh safo shop na wo
be okay you are not dating me.
No, me ye example
Faula ye who the fola mem
fane say me date kwesi aboaje
still you are using faula
yes.
ola
which are possible exactly. Okay. Na ya can say kwesi so safo o shop na ube bie no ebia you are my boyfriend oh we are my boyfriend shop na baby me 100 million but betia ba say me bie shop ni be wie no na card be ma me ko 500 Ghana me ba chow to the Americans into say o pesa odi obi come sugar daddy na businessman ambassador obetu aka cho say oyana I go give you $10,000 sebe and na ya hin na ye bie mu asase so mo $10,000 enti no organizers no mo dwen sa ne ma no obi wo ho a okowie na de wo ka kire no no amba mu a we are singing about monka obi won so ankra ne bi won so omu fie no yantete omu saa into directing the son obegu anima say I think that if they can work on that thing because businessman or when he seek only and I make no connected to a lot of businessmen. Sabe. What die so cra ekita mono. U ekita wa baba wa na branch. Odo koto mo nimsa uni omundi juma. Trena munchia mo be tria sana. Ombete de mo ye na sintu ntime mfa sa ba ya 5 minutes ana ebi a 10 minutes and cast on money 200 million. That's where all the problems are coming from.
Is that the only form of exploitation a war a beauty pageant in more? Say okay, well, odi asimesi we come away at that. Are there not other forms of exploitation? So more pageant for you, mudi din kodai.
Meme dear, Kwesi, I'm saying our piece of them is huge. Everyone is listening. Obi our family pageant munyina anyone. Odia me offer me ko jina baby opeso jina non kanche wiase say edu safo on Miss Noble Ghana kasa me ko say for my first queen, my runner ups to my second queen obi no betimi akasa asem no because me nim ne nipa betimi dia say nipa me ya brefo enti no those things they anya me angle enti me I don't have any form of that connection with anybody.
Na nya na oni olamoti yisu amoye programmer obi a send message o kan ho asem say that
was the voting system. Nana ye kawo Joy Prime with Ola. That was the voting system. And to Sabe say Miss me bisa obi say okay UTV munye reality show biaye. But me with respect to me uncle Dr. Ernesto Forisa upon Dr. Osekwami Despite me used to Tobinko sebe so anya wiase skenya badenti na diasa omuye voting enti e den ya programming no there will be voting kwesi there is voting system
okay olabo am hanum say olabo mu na me bo am ha say because when you pack no message was sending you know was it just pertaining to voting now because me mean say any senior assembly no pack no
can mamu treat 5,000
auditioning
no audition after audition no more house you know as a competitive way wow the highest bidder takes the crown. That's what the only background was saying. And then I mean that Mariam say it had to do with voting, you know. Say the amount of votes or toya now or toya amounted to 5,000. But that was not what the person was saying. No sister for what did you muska? But no system do I'm seeing him no many sure so about you muska.
Kwesi
the boyfriend was kapa.
Kwesi Miss Noble Ghana na ye trainee wo El High Suite Hotel Jowulu. Kobisa even a week what we were spending there, all because a second edition. Na ya pesa sebe ya peja adiano na enya baby jina. And you know, if at the end of the day, no, like after the we program with Orlando, make sure of the mistakes I did. Minyendi pa sebe mini ego like all those attitude mini be. So I went down with these girls like mini and ketwa. Niana menyi sene kwa I think na me 23 years pe. Ono kwa so ne winning crown no. Me patriotas on the winning Miss Noble Ghana. At the end of the day, me realize say I dealt with them on too much low ground, and then we have no more be too much space. Offin some ye pay. Me, I know all the mistakes I made on my brand. Into no sanipano, me catch Miss Jenny Olase. They can take me to court. On proving the sika no the ma me no says cano sabi me a voting system.
Ojo musika. I voting
system, man, Joe Biasika.
One country, Biasika, for 5,000.
We need young entrepreneur of of the year recently. Our Ghana Actors and Entertainers Awards, Men's Vic Hotel. I voted. Me mano maba me pageant no mo domino. But etonam West Africa.
Debi o man vote you. Oni pa kan vote you. So ojiji o musika.
No, intimate me aka say be a Ghana Actors for Jimisika. But a voting no mo ye. Mincho be a sika. I have not taken money from anybody. A voting system near called true.
A lot of the things now, yet say Mayaya, now some way beauty pageant, Utimu say, Modiomofa, Ayadimu, treatment, Amodi Maomo. As it say, be a Mayana, Casane be a problem, and I'm more organizers, no.
We are sitting. I think, Sabibia, we have to look at the two angles of life. You bet me a problem, and my own bet me a problem. But you see, the issue has to do with girls with so much expectation. I don't know what they read on the internet. I don't know what they see on the internet. They come with so much expectation. Hey, wait, dear me, yeah. Wait, dear me, say yo. Wait, dear me, yeah. This is what I'm going to get. I remember after I did this advert, yes, Special Eyes with UTV. I remember asking somebody that I mean my advert obia unsa my advert bi adentina me nhia obia. I asked somebody like that. Me pacha what I say, but it doesn't take a day for anything to happen. It takes time. Bibia anyway fiti prakupesi. It takes time. It's when they come into the pageant with so much expectation and when they was say now at the end of the day now then there are lots of problems. But me debi ameka chanko for say baby our corner o complain no. Obi so akwa di. And it is true.
In some now I caution ma obi ebia oti ana obi ebia follow beauty pageants na ekoyo nipa ko na bia na adwen say a lot of you the organizers nia munima na say bia mo beboaboa mayo ano na mo be exploit your modi ebia modi nyam ho.
It's exploits in the crowd there. A word that we sabi when Nima met to train. It's not even part of my story, no. And I make catch us me a breath about it. I know what Nipa they say Nipa. It's how can I do pageant and within sabi 1 month, 2, 3 months, Miss One ebi a penny being called for what? I will not even give you that chance. Even me mana or mobile first edition, many or more trust, many or more bebe. I will not even play that game with them. They know me. Me it's with the exploit there. Ebia pageants bia obia can be bia tunu suno betimi akasa de ba me till date. None of my girls until some kita me pageant abedania ma me maye dache no. Nobody can. And I'm a macro so metro money entia omo nye sa de ntu omo nye. So that one there be.
Meaning say beauty pageants no mo nhihia ya wo honum saying body bia your friend no okay, mami mbusa sa question am hese bia obehu a. Unim say your organization bia so hwe beauty pageant mo nhihie ne niamoye. Unim.
Oh, and dia na mpaucho ebuoni ni diem sada no Mr. Ladisi me. Because me ni
me unim.
There be one can't share me.
Onyo last 7 America. I'm just as question am busa out here.
But there be me name.
Unim.
But dan no so okas osihwi ni afa na okote. Sa na okache me.
Okay. Enti what the gaming commission
me pacho there be.
Unim baby omokra, unim baby omo.
There be.
And you say pageants mo be ya on share modalities near the adina so the good crata so they call gaming commission.
Oh, and you're very respected because men of late, me share internet sabi it be a time. And you know, if there are directions and now baby it was see a call not your call fast and I think it will help. Media sent me ready say me de obiba na may be a bruce be a what is a me is what I want to give to somebody. And no more mobile and no need too much expectation, but or bass or than a bra baby. They've seen the impact of what I can also offer them. Because my girls no about mess no Ghana beka. I give them so much strength. And strength comes from within me. This year there were a lot of superstars that came on our brand Miss Noble Ghana to we talk to these girls on how to live as a woman, how to dress as a woman. Salasi Ibrahim was there, Miriam of TV3. A lot of people are Counselor Dumata. A lot of people were there to impart these girls. Since you know, if at the end of the day, Bibia touching her, and I make us say, we question next year, no, you better to announce ye.
So, do you feel that yes, muhia body be a bit me. I share at least a regulating nyama mo so that a bit me akate and a bit me chats controversies here by
I respect it 100% because your my mu emra here you can say yeah nimras will be able to wayward. If there is anybody coming up like that or already there, our beshe sanya mana ebeboa no sebe seme be starting me semeton aeroplane ama winner no na at the end of the day my man aeroplane the body can come in or whatever it is no yen na ebetimi adjust ama the pageant way game no na the pageant project no and also so I cover by.
Okay. Mema me panel members so much chance be me know ba be wia you be kan about what scheme being so on say be kan ho asem but and we studio no hanu say nyame kwana me wanam say sabre ye ne edu safo or is chief executive of some market Asia group or no me producers of Miss Noble Ghana and Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Awards but mamima mpenifu akwa bana almost so kakra o metimi dia boa omo enfamboa wo sankomo ya hwe beauty pageants for Ghana hanum saying so Ola Michael atna say me so what in ne crowd hanum saying Tina Mulika atna say sansuna Christianes so Christopher and George Queen so aba kan say na wie no so ebeboa wo ye sa enkomo hu say my main sase fi Ola so Ola my main sase fi so because
okay gaming commissioner ma me check if indeed the regulatory body for
anything that has to do with game of chance. Maybe you have voting, game of chance. I saw the modalities in the gaming commission.
Yeah, so
once there's a voting, since there's a voting,
the voting aspect, no.
Yeah, but you have to. I saw the modalities in come on.
But what happens to the way I treat you or more, you know, how they handle them and all those things.
Because all the modalities ni come on na say anko say because say they are in charge of those things. Inti anko so they are responsible for those things.
I don't know. I think we need to look into it very well because the challenge I made me war with Omunyano has to do with the way I more handle a man or wherever they come them no. Even before it comes to the voting aspect of it, the man who said most of the time, no. Whenever I'm mobile free for audition, no, you're maniska. You pay for auditions, yeah. It has most of them. They pay for money for auditions and all that, and then after. Motriano, that's when you go through the auditions, and after the auditions, now you pick are those that will pass near the Marco Aqua campaign or more, and then they go through a certain kind of training and all that. But Bragwasi, from where this whole discussion is coming from, now I've always said, we should find a body beer once in a while. They will visit these pageantry or pageants and get to understand really what goes on with them. And then let's also understand the motivating mass of Mumrebi. Because I've said, even now, see, I can see you say Miss Kose cry be from apply.
Because it's a good venture. That's why they come.
Where is the goodness in that?
It's built,
especially the one winning or dear good. So person don't humba. The one winning dear good no free.
You see,
and those that win. Most of the time, I see them gracing
I told him on Joy Prime, say,
don't forget that one. You'll be on the mistake we are making, they say, Sabi Utsuya, we are paying a bupa, Osha will brass him. No, there be boss, Manika, and oh no, I'll never do that, you know. Ya can say, Otto Yaman to Sabi, they are also dying in an album. You see, if you do that, you're not being fair to us. No, I'm
you know why the girls come in? You know why they come? They come because at the end of the day, no, make lady back. Miss Noble Ghana or say on Unifia Crano or Miena non Casobi. So she wants to have that experience with people. Obi also said there were people that came into my pageant, Sabe. No me a SHS graduate. Said on be introduced on Mukwaneding. But me for be anya dancing.
So say mistake I and say again, you are making that mistake. Who's go see prompt you? don't make the discussion be about Miss Noble.
No, he's asking me about Miss Noble.
No, now I'm the one asking.
Okay.
And I didn't ask about Miss Noble.
So I'm talking about all of us in general.
So you are making references time after time.
No, I can't talk about somebody right now. How do I talk about someone?
Then allow me to talk about somebody that is not Miss Noble.
Okay.
Yeah, some more. Anyway, but the truth of the matter is that I think that we should look into the activities that go in there before people get in there, what happens to them when they are there, and how the winners are chosen. Look, there's a classic example. Look, it got to a point where a more choosy to obey winning. Now, the two options was voting and then the judges. Voting, the vote was so pan. And also on the winning, I'm saying on your friend. Yeah, I'm so we cry the broth from your deck. What didn't you perma won't mean casa? All these things into your family. Even though what Pierce can be just for the voting to be done. Lastly, the gaming commission Mudia, then I think they should investigate the new voting procedure. So they say you talk voting, you talk coins. Now they are voting. It been a two common word for no. Auto. So I probably have to send 100 Ghana. The guys say be one vote be 10 Ghana. So as many as you buy, that's how much you can vote. And it's becoming more or less like you're more organized than free. Because there's money in there. I think we should watch it.
Okay. All right. Mamima Tina Mulika and Mami fan to Johnson said, Enewe Yene Shatta Wale Nyumtuni 101 in the studio. Yene Bedin Komo, Waba Bedu fi Hanum Saint Kra, Enti Yene Shatta Wale. And so a live studio interview Enewe. Tina Mulika Yanko.
Yeah, busy. So share beauty pageant no krenya mienimnie enka enya de bone say ema ebe yakebe ade say yedi oba obegyinam I represent ade wo e bia level bia minim it depends e betima for school e betima for the whole Ghana e betima for wiase but ade ba kwa mahu ne say aya pageant no first nanka nkofo nti asere na nkofo abehye swimwear de nenam but so sure it's like they give us a bit of everything education wom omu bisa questions sometimes social issues as I want to teach you pick one or two clues but akwai say no the way ebu bebre no ama losing the value kakra first no nanka nipa ni di beauty pageant ebeye mienu mekai Miss Ghana Miss Manaika na nipa ni di eche pa benempo no so mo ya as a phobia ho not because girls no mo ho nya fa na program no masesa no and our sponsors number but what say the same thing no mo ya every year they try to add more but people are fed up because ene Miss one when ochina Miss we come be kwa na my confused organization ba ko etimi ye the same pageant Miss me person me bo mudi Miss we say so the day I was asking myself say lady way you should know better. Won't be a pageant when some could be away. What is the motive behind just endorse sir? And I don't know. BBC
Quine so be pageant bear or by pageant bear me and son.
Sir, Kwesi, so why what say so befa so of course and I make an ufo be say on your ambassador for something a true a book how funny through pageant TV. Now some fo be say for be me using as a change agent or be me fan say or any project where baby or be fighting against female genital mutilation and bibia. Now say agenda and say would you be bar who be pushing the project and agenda. Now say the pageant you have no we what stopped you from obey the same thing like over the period and it say Ube register business a pageant way next way no one say I said why you confused kakra because if truly who the money ba not because of our selfish way but what say omube push your project how many beauty pageants e okroma and no support winners from start to finish omu wini pageant in way ya no me you omu say from so be brainer project no and no interview my first day no dey obete and I want to do this obete same be theory kasankwa. But how many beauty winners now among call contest no and no movie ya no crane ye bet matnas ya profile say okay where we or caso be way in within a period of way or to me raise this facts no way nothing. It's a say at a point you realize that's more that we just carry the man now movie near Mudium Kobe for because we are a Juma interest say ampa mudi omo ya that's omo no adwuma foforo it is obi tie na okase o more exploited girls na the person e be over right because who say omu pie ya no kra edien and album forget about owie na 2 weeks publicity na man on the limelight on am ha no akọ interview ha na wa hu no Instagram ha na Miss Ghana kwa ha na Miss we afa ha omu wi asa obi owie owini last year nko bisa no say ni project no crazy sen and na organization no owini mo no DM one o me yebo mo nothing. It's also mushe na munya body so on be bo mo am sure say sane manema we nyinansi ye be make sure say so what is saying na wo ya make sure say nipa no fa ne meto keke ye pese o ye change angasa de ode ba no but aye ode ba ye no e wo si ehun na sipi.
Okay, all right, me that say and nyame cha de George Kwesu fi baby a wo ye beauty pageant Shatta House ye Miss Malaika enti e bia wie obetimi aboa ene nko George
Rogozi.
Okay, so me sure say we tie for our kasa union so atro madwin near coffee and the controversies of this whole beauty pageant thing. They are not between the
Kwesi, min the kind fun to just say it is not easy to organize a pageant. Na it's not being easy no so nchese e was say e bi no me found the excuse say intermenye ne bia na me nkome baby. Sebio nipa ma na onyo mo yedwuma no. Se ubia wo ne ba ahwe na ma na nyina bedru age obitimi vote into which me afa na ahye pageant mo na no nchese also na fa kwan bia opeso mesra so bibia organize a pageant bia no buta odi si we no so se bia obeboa emaba wa ama omunya empowerment eyibi se dia menua ba di kan no kra dodo na to bia otimi form mobile pageant mo se dia ombe express your publicly kra den kakra no enya so mo nte brofo nanso sa akukuduro no bitimi gina nipa ni akasa no den kakra na mesra say it's very unfortunate say ebinom organize a pageant yatete nsem no lo yatete na nsen yatete yakra na say ebinom akudru so ne ade. It was pretty unfortunate say bibisa eba out say yahwe ebinom ne ade. We hear so many stories na media mesra na say what the butais we no so say wo be ye bibi ebeboa mabawa ma omwenya sa confidence no omwenya sa exposure na bibi bitimi abo mo it's me akomu ni mesre so be funny serious. And so over the years no controversy in the area of Sanka was say is missy winning and all been winning the account and the problem and the beba we in a day and the beba music awards eba boxing cry eba for zadia to be and once a way in the padro juma competitive dear obi winning be would have a problem with it and you want to mention because a honor there there's not much you can do about it now. So contestants no exposure any omo film training any omo film and key most important thing ya dear among for promises say ebia obey competition ebia ye wi adia obenyini ebinom to me promise car ebinom promise educational experiences ebinom promise travel in the keka ho afi be could reach na ni hu their prizes no be fe bi kra be catch also sponsor cars or the be na ye wi afi no amfa ma mebium. No, it shouldn't be. So sponsor am fa ma ho to butum sika na fa ma unikro no winning and because that was what you promised. Intina mesra say obi bia o ye pageant bia na e nipa ma na onyo mu yidwuma no. Now what people don't realize na say for a lot of these organizations no so no aside botal audience ni so say oh e bia me ye e de aboa no it is business. Let's face it, it is a business. So as I say, I mean, ukonya sponsorship na ebia kakra beba obutum ana wonso kakra ma obutum kra sa you know competition na ema konya bia otime de ebinom kra jeje visa na de keka ho ne ade. Oh, there are so many other things that come along with it. Intimesre na say what you see we no so say meye beauty pageant there. Wone amanfo ma yes edwumedie no mesrewa said yet bia no di no kre edne kwasi na form meka said that form na meboa udi kan company na me no yedwuma no. I mean we organize Miss Malaika na Miss Malaika yi na form over the years na it's been one of the few pageants that has been controversy free. There very few na facha Tina the Tina kan na no crepa nan saying Miss Malaika Miss Ghana and the akeka home the viewership is not as it used to be because pageants na doso I'm sure that people might not even be aware. As Miss Malika said, next week Saturday, final event, Basso. Over the years, it has delivered its promises. Omombeko Dubai, Omombeko Kenya, Omombeko South Africa, and the Akekao, but enough form. Dom and the sponsors who meet me as I say, I might be do some pempensui. It is not easy. It's Mestre and says, wins me. And found home question because a man for ma. And a man so dear, when women feel a little vulnerable, it becomes a big problem. Say be a ma ewa competition mo, near say oh, I was so yes say and we win, also yes say and we win. And a mestre say instead say what be more ko yes say and now more ko yes say, no rather facilitate them. One more must facilitation the moment ebe boy into like I say, omo be ma. Every week, be ladies, no more various trainings, or more say catwalk, or say grooming, or say communications, so and they get all this exposure. They learn how to speak like queens. They learn charity projects in the Akekaho. Into the Mestre, there's a minimum say enough form, and pageant organizers are struggling. Mestre, say a better moment, and so key. What is most important? What should I say? How does it win to me? No way.
Okay, all right. Secret, but when I mean to our drink share, or young Comoina, Quasi Su, and share Kakra, Nine and Fan Community. Secret, gentle.
Many as I've to say. Okay, my boy Abasu say, wait me, I organize BBC, say, oh, they boy, young girls. And yeah, easy, say, obey BBC. Now, me first say, also, this is the second time I was okay, me pacho. BB to say design me who said I'm a canon program no what throw paper so
Bachwane
nia o de be ye ni senior be ye no and be say ni na
everything
into problem ni free him buy
no the why I'm here basically no
not why you are here
okay
but problem no me say say na okay cano na me person me who be a problem because what throw there no paper so ye be call camp 3 days 3 days no every morning you be away and we be away and we be away what preparing na ana wa any bibisa
no from angle now so ofriwa no uncle Socrates you are getting confused because my best why basically I'm here no is for us to talk generally about like pageantry and you know and on driving into the issues we have it's talking about the issues no it's not even basically about me but yeah word pageant na you know that is it
good in understand knowing and I say yeah resolve sano who now ti han say we ye bi George Queens we ye bi me pa cho who there na we ye no and na mpesi me hu na no ama metimi hu say oh generally no any problem ni free ba ana on penesa
oh we've already discussed and sana woba into the situation. Okay. Sitting back and watching pageantry, no, there are 3 things I realize say problems be CC, which is over promises.
No, oh dear no. In patch will be game plan or paper so.
Everything concerning me is on paper.
But into the problem be ama.
There be me problem about no be sami about and now bet so voting system now. Na ye can.
Oh, okay. You know, so what paper so about saying is a problem ne buy.
Eja mpacho we there. I beg to differ kakra. Sabe say irrespective of how you throw paper so and I say where the boni DM to you are we movies no there are a lot of things I've heard about you it doesn't mean that you're a bad man
you are wrong
it doesn't mean you're a bad man
I am bad
no you can't say that because you're on radio it doesn't mean you're bad I've heard a lot of things about you, but I know people you've done good to, even one is my classmate. It doesn't mean mature people sebe President Akufo-Addo eba not trying the name now on the paper so or tried your bear one day and the but we break say they've not seen anything. It's irrespective of how I write. And any part going to until me catch Uncle Lakwesi say I'm boa and two man for na Lady Tina I can be. The problem is we are Tina attitude. Tina Sebe, I always talk about this lady, Jackie Apia, when I meet a youth. She Subayon Kwesi, Edoko baby bebro. Me catch her so for be so munjain come show no dada ma. You see, there are some little things. What's a cabra no woman ye. It is sometimes Tina we are no ye pet. No, what are you saying? Sebe me nyami tipane. No, nyami tipane anko soko.
It's in ma omo pageantry nya wo problem.
Me so latie.
Because look, other
meba.
I'm had all these pageantry nya and they are all taking care of a man.
It's never true. Many papa say, me pacho me ba. Many papa say.
What's that? What's it? Who ego? What kind? You said that you have.
I don't even have.
Yes, okay. You say you don't have ego. Very good. It will be a winning us or pretending us to be or no your part.
What is so I'm coming. It's me JB Sama Semi. And I be a man. I'm saying Uncle Soko do be Sam Sebio when you ma enquire someone come and buno. You don't have to say what you're saying. What is
that is not that's not an explanation to be person or no yepe. Oh, the answer one a woman about beauty pageant so also koto or did that is that what you want?
You see what you are saying? I am more now
why are you pointing to here? Who is the move?
Uncle Kwesima me no me no kwan. Na yem bio biography starting movie. Na kan yen hu niam a why ba say nyanya
but some campo man with them some media and
because you are dangerous. You can't.
What do you mean I'm dangerous? I'm going about power. Dangerous. So dangerous, is it?
But dangerous to be.
No, but I will see. Opa share problems are in your.
Oh, dear, now come fix what I say. We so can
no kind and I must say.
My city time now, Kanama, Ula. Medimola.
Okay.
Ola Koso.
Thank you very much. We're dangerous. Me dangerous now the time. Only the problem I say most of these events, you know, Maminian events at the beauty thing, no, a man is anymore. Check Miss Ghana. Oh, dear Miss Noble. And how many of them? Commonwealth or bar. Who say a man have that thing? Or Nyonko bar, no, mammy, no, Muntimi, and jelly at a point.
It's never
what
true.
What you say? I know a man want money because you are your own enemies.
It's not true.
I know now or there anymore. Say Akrano, any munyam, a bus rock, a credit, and
oh, and your last
and you Miss Noble, assembly account. No, why are you making everything about Miss Noble? I'm not talking about Miss Noble.
Miss Noble Ghana and Pome.
So why are you speaking for them? That's a lie. No, that's a lie.
Oh,
listen to Miss Noble. Listen to how she talks to the girls. As a way of Quadamom. That's how they pretend. That's how you behave. Listen to how Ina. Look at how Ina is treating Miss Ghana for. Look at it. What on the way Ina and Miss Ghana for? So you are speaking about things that you don't even understand. So why are you defending what you don't know?
No, I've not said anything.
Missy, it's not about Miss Noble. I'm telling you, some more man that this beauty pageantry. You are the problem. And yet girls in their problem.
We can never be the problem. Assembly now.
No training man to be whatever you want them to be. Almost have best on
now Bible class 2 captains can be in a boot.
Okay.
What are you
question is for microphone.
2 captains can be.
Question is for microphone. Na fast coincidence.
Yeah.
Kwesi?
Yeah.
Nyamesi anka no krani.
Mpamcho, mo baye mo program mo nko abonti na mko ye mo de na ye de wa hawa.
Kwesi. Asam ne babia du no se wotena se na wo ye pensen mo a atin se de adura ne se ye hia referee.
There's a referee.
Ye hia referee a.
There's a referee Kwesi.
What's we see the time mama hanti mami.
So ba who can say there should be a referee and me can say there is already a referee gaming commission ewo ho. Omo who encounter omo da enu nim djuma omudi. Just that maybe who be same pa dia. No. They are legally, they are the referees. Me say legally,
I know.
They are.
Okay. Kwesi me da se me offer mama kwam se me to aso. Kwesi baby adu no asam no baby adu sese no ye hia referee ni modern. Ye se referee no ho. Se referee no ho no mpa de a na se referee no timi sorry free waka free na konwa so na wotisi krom. Because kwesi wan say utie medofo safo akasa na asema wakan na wose say if such a person wo ho a ene nka betumi aboa e ma na tumi shape na ma bebre omoye. It means that at the level of her organization no kra no or no as a pageant organizer no onya where said there's a referee. I didn't tell me beside say me can say we need a referee because say idea Omo work from how event, we nan ejitum the power of that referee. No, before our event biano, you go to the referee to give you certain key mandates. To say would the question of Fabisa we and now they to paper so nano referee no copy. Omune bejira get say ubisa George Bakacha who could be conference center see say we event. But once I RS for bejina ho. Jerry. Oh, ticket back be our near kind. Because at the end of the day, no, they are the referee to make sure they collect the money for government. Until a very difficult say, maybe events in some no con because Safwa and young kwa ebia and no one why board better hand maybe a new come. But event when pageant wins and some about table whistle. And this one a man you soon. For me, I quite be to say. Temjinaphobia ni one moment to aje mano free the kind of ordeal or mukumunum. That is how it's making it look like. Because more organizers, no, more say all that they are saying is a lie. And yet the people who themselves are involved, no, almost say this is what we are going through. Obviously, me at the Mako Shrine, yet the Misako to Jasso, ya me say, ya tete me. Then the organizer said, no, it is not like that. We should ignore whatever the person is saying. We should. So therefore, who is now telling the public the truth? Me, when me say at the Mako Shrine, organizer said, Debbie, it wasn't like that. You have a lawyer calling on radio. He said, no, she got it wrong. Where is there? So who is telling the public the truth? Therefore, we will need a powerful referee. But me abba. I did assembly to say, assembly money, ye gave me commission, ye did answer say, pageant way of course, ABC, the XYZ, no, and then of course, woman, no, because of ABC, didn't know, ye per se a sanction, as you may see, ye per se, yes, I'm going to do something for so, baby, and football, baby, because of loss. Because of powers are Juma. So nobody, you can't just wake up and then go and field a player or unqualified player on the pitch. Wouldn't say me where we are. By the time maybe you know, I'll lose my lances. Until Obia the pepper you know at the Juma. Because the way a situation from last year, Abe Pimiye, if you miss Ghana, woman quad the whole class someone quad there. Uko boss will table here. I just say be I know the bad word to remember and it's been over and over and over and over. Yes, we are Jessica. He said there was who say voting. 1 more 2 years can say I did on 5,000. Organizer says it was a voting procedure. So why do we draw the conclusion? And one of these days the Bebani say, young face off. First of all, as I said, contestant ni nana, ola criminal nana. You don't have a banner be facing organizers and kasa 1-on-1 because I know I'm quite to say we be kasa we no koi and you do so by. You united table wa near who where the thing is going because a bit more dear. In as much as you jitum say young woman institutions such as Safa Mudi na ne or no as I say jitum so say the mraso be juma a bit me shape the entire and yes ana people are losing faith in pageantry. And so for you are aware, Tinaka and who didn't agree. People are losing faith in pageantry in terms of except Miss Malika. Who say except Miss Malika?
Exception Miss Noble Ghana.
Yo, more accept
except Miss Ghana.
Yo, more accept because one's more accept. Yo, more accepting. Na mo accept kwa ye besa ba ha ye na abran mo we yi na abran Ethiopia ba betan table achi near faces asem we because for me it's getting too much and we need to address this matter quickly.
Okay, all right, let us see well yentimi ntonko so but mbese mi just for kwan but before be call no memo can be kakra Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Awards na ye jana kwan me sure say we it's not going to be a done deal ebrepamu ye besan DS abiti pageant in komo so for before answer na be call so Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Awards kan ho answer kakra che
me pacho me da say Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Awards Entrepreneurship Festival like yema student omo tertiary omo de omo nsa bibi na said ya woka no afi nyame adom ya tutu bibi awie e na afi so ye second edition na ne de kra ne say ye wo empanyimfo akoni mienu e na omanim eda award scheme ne so Dr. Ernesto Forisapon and ne brother Dr. Osekwame Despite and omo da award scheme ne so na afi no ebe ye on the 30th.
Moya was nonsense. Unimo adio moya no matter that penifobio, a teacher work room has you. And no matter that.
Crazy.
Crazy.
And some way,
some penny for no more home cacao. When one as somebody something you fight the idea. Yeah, our family boss was said I didn't have pata. I was you who papa was you
will be
remember what just the way.
Question Pacho when quad dear. Where the money ma metri mu nyina ma no aba form Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Award, which simply ye can atiano empanyimfo mienu yi omunima no omunim ni esi ye form image the ye bibia de omumpe no omo direct ye se mumfa we nye we ubisa obia be catch o enti mpanyimfo mienu
eh omo ti awards na so unma dia
we se omo ye entrepreneurs omo do omo nsa ne bre ye atia omo de omo nsa e ne bre ye na nyame adom omadru baby omadru no enti no omo ye inspiration to yenso a ye ko okon no na emaba wa ne mrantia omo wo university no enti no me twa ne tentini ni tetia no adofo ebusuafo on the 30th of November Holiday Inn Hotel 30th of November Holiday Inn Hotel empemfo ya mabo mudi nyina chairman me no Dr. Ernesto Forisa upon Dr. Osekome despite omo beba Holiday Inn for the second edition of Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Awards. Ye need so nyina ne say ana ye ni so ade hunu nyina ne say omo wo school mu university a omo ye bibi mo no tertiary entrepreneurs no ye betimi aboa ama that motivation na omo nso anya Fapim, thank you so much. And I feel so quite the day when say your highest category, no, it's named after Dr. Ernesto Forisapon, which is the Dr. Ernesto Forisapon Golden Entrepreneur of the Year. That day. This one. When you're friend, I give up. Uncle Kwesi, yeah, said an American year topmost category. No, we've named it after Dr. Ernesto Forisapon, which is the Dr. Ernesto Forisapon Golden Entrepreneur of the Year. And no, yeah, dear Odi Fapem, which I say. Onuno nipa no na ni dwumadie nyina of the year no edimu across the universities no na dear fekran so ne say there was 6 universities in that category and 6 universities in top universities in Ghana. There were Gimpa, Lancaster, Ashasi, UCC, Legon and a Pentecost University. It was that category. You know, me trying to take on the 30th of November Holiday Inn Hotel at the 4 Ebusia for Mumra, Mume Champagne for Uncle Socrates Bewo, Bosola Bewo, Uncle Kwesi Bewo, Obia Bewo, na Uncle Kwesi present award inti bra. Ebe o sa go but you mix people too.
Now sana o man for present award.
Uncle Kwesi almost on the last one. Last one here, Dr. Ernesto Forisapon Golden Entrepreneur of the Year.
Okay.
Safa me that say.
And that's why I said.
Omo nyina din ye tu ntimi timi money nyina ambom sisi but one category.
Safa me that say. Safa memfio bia me that say.
Chairman, but your mama bought me time baby on the ticket.
Oh, the Canadian.
Thank you so much. It's in Patron. So, who tell me, Cecilia? For 0244 026 006 0244 6.
026 066.
No, 0244 026 006. But your friend and I call Atia_awards on Instagram. Madam Uncle Kwesi, thank you for the opportunity. We share your friend Atia. And Atia.
The Atia.
Maybe.
Obia sending message BCC out. Now a message no. Main kayana.
Patrol, you can.
Okay, the main kind. Me better with your main kind. Me that's papa. Edu Safwa, Chief Executive of the Architecture Group, Executive Producers of Miss Noble Ghana and Africa Tertiary Entrepreneurs Awards. And 1 year din komo kakra. Set nyamede a kind editor journal. And every yeah, what pa Shatta Wale ababesre with Hanum saying na ye nino e babe di and komo. So just in case you didn't believe, yes, he's here. He's been here for the past 30 minutes. So we're going to usher him into the studio shortly. Na yeneno edi eye and komo.
Entertainment review.
Ghana for my man fans, your man fans, your man fans.
Okay, so no me know about Paunsima Edumiensa. And yesterday had a call from producers, managers of Shatta Wale about this particular interview. And there was this agreement, Yeniomo agreement, said we'll ask every question that we want to ask from A to Z. And they've agreed for that particular, condition to work. So, and a crowd interview with Shatta Wale. You said, BBI was as usual. You feel like we have to ask. We'll ask him. We haven't had a live studio interview with him in a long while. He's here. He's been here for the past 30 minutes. We're bringing him in. Na yeneno ababedin komo ewo studio hamse. Meanwhile, let's enjoy A to Z. But remember, he's out with a new album. He just launched it last week.
Entertainment review.
Ghana for my man fans, your man fans, your man fans.
Bakatasa si wuni cement. Ubeye dashe na nama.
Ladies and gentlemen, all-star DJs featuring the world's finest, the world's best lyrical entertainer. Shatta.
He calls this one Jatta B. Come on.
Kedano bana. Bakatasa si wuni cement. Ubeye dashe na nama.
That's one of the newest. Shatta Wale was studio harm say live and anybody didn't come up. Jatta B. This is a new one.
DJ Black. Any DJ Viraski. He do our meet up with DJ Roman. DJ Sympathy. Make she go marry doctor, still she go discotheque. They come go marry doctor, still she go discotheque. matter no be life of face, oh. This matter no be life of face, oh. Plenty woman want space, oh. Plenty woman want space, oh. No be my first to love, oh. No be the car you the drive, oh. And to be a dash and nama, see can I oh. Now one fire Joe. She be ready to go, but are you ready to pay, oh? I see a pack of a sense of bandy dusty. I see a person me flex, and I know I can't stop and flex. Hey, oh yeah, moja tapiola. Make she go marry doctor, still she go discotheque. Hey, oh yeah, moja tapiola. They come go marry doctor, still she go discotheque.
All right, so Shatta Wale, how them say?
Oh yeah, moja tapiola. Get down, no banana. Cause in a pam for tennis, Batman not gonna go live in no lie. Batman not gonna always be your guy.
He calls this one Bad Man. 21 after 2.
So I could do anything for your love.
We have him live in the studio. You know about Bedin Komo and area.
For your love, yeah. I promise to die by your side. Thinking about you all day and night. Only God knows my mind for you, my baby. No be today. I said tonight is your night. Bad man gonna make it smile. I know you will. Bad man got a shop. Only for you. Got a shop, got a pop shop. Baby, only for you. Only for you. Say we gonna shine, gonna hide. And we gonna fly. Bad man go buy everything for you. Only for you. Only for you. Come to me, my baby. Want to see you feel okay. No darling, yeah. We go wake up for paradise. For you, I get to surprise. Make you love every day, night. Makala. Kiss my neck, Malama. Makala. Bad man got a shop. Only for you. Got a shop, got a pop shop. Baby, only for you. Only for you. Say we gonna shine, gonna hide. And we gonna fly.
23 minutes after 2, and there we were studio Hanum saying, Yanni Bakin.
So I could do anything.
When him say, I call Kamaleno Musi in here.
Baby, I say I could die for your love, yeah.
Shatta Wale live in the studios of Peace 1043 FM and every year and Baby Dinko. So my Imbra studio has seen a man Aquaba.
There you go.
Boko now, sir.
Not make a video, but I had to just leave it and come here because you know you are my favorite.
Hey, you're riding Uncle Paul.
Oh, because I'm a corner when you're corner.
I have this message. Obabi, who is in my life, sent it to me right now.
Wow. I think she's in our lives.
Later, maybe I'll be that show. But your mom is the same. Life is good, right?
Yes, we're still looking and chasing for the papers.
And I see CKD said, you're still chasing for some.
We need to do more investments, apart from the music and help a couple of youths out there, because it's not me pet, but I think we need to also project Ghana music to the next level. It might not be me alone, but there are upcoming people who are also coming up that we need to also support. So
okay, later I be investment in Hong Kong, but the chance you fear media would I think it was a week today. Me boy, our fantasy dome.
But
right, the Rain Concert. Sana Freno. And I'll launch a album.
Wonder Boy album.
Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so can one sem kakrachi obi a onim about Wonder Boy, how many tracks you have in it, why you decided say this particular time now we album nepi near Kobu and one sem kakra.
Okay, briefly, I can say Wonder Boy album is an album to motivate, the next generation coming. When I mean the next generation, street Nusua, I find like boys from, from 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, like, loving the Shatta movement and seeing the impact I create to our industry. And I feel, it's time for us to also like encourage them, to motivate them to know that it doesn't be an easy road from Bandana to Shatta Wale, and they shouldn't just see like me buyer, like me buyer, like just yesterday, but I started from somewhere. So it's an album that's out here, it comes with some sweetness, but the vibes in it also preaches a lot about a journey, from a young man from one direction to the other. So briefly, it's just to motivate, and I take it like a gospel album, because my friend say the Nyame Woman is strictly, was strictly directed by God. So I just, had to just put it out there for people to really learn something from it. And show us I organize it, I believe say this trip I told my team say we needed to get a bigger space for everything I get, because the last one Rain Concert now I think we positioned the place horizontally, like so we got like people and the space beside the dome. But this trip, make sure I'm saying, at least we can put some VVIP seats in there. So, with the whole intention of getting like some corporate people around. Okay. Now, the same space, no way, and I think we got the numbers, over, what we got last year, and I really thank God for that. But only time I was saying, go for the TV video, we say, showing go for those are the normal things we always find in the industry happening to us. But basically, everything went well. I think the date I chose was because of my birthday on the 17th of October. Okay. And I had to push it on the 19th, and it went successfully, and we just thank God for it. Okay. I mean, they say what can about a man for us about the numbers and go for back Rain Concert as compared to the previous one. So you think say a man for buy contrary to Nyomo can. Yes, because this trip, I think the crowd nearby, it was more than last year, because last year, horizontal in a horizontal form, like, okay. But this year, I think someone say, your friend is saying, fantasy drum no straight say in a straight form. This time around we in vertical, more or less. Vertical. Not in any space from back from. But most of the time, so I think about security and safety. What am I saying? So. And we created a space at the back, because most of my shows are in Kofobano. You find people collapsing, be a blackout in so we always create that space at the back for people to just, get that free space. So there was a space at the back which we made last year like the same way, but I don't know why Nkofo said Nkofo, because people really came, and the numbers were great, and I really loved like most of the industry people who also came to support. So like sometimes you see from that kind of thing to come and argue and explain to people, say Nkofo, but the fans really made it possible. And we had a very wonderful show. And we closed around 6 something in the morning. It was great. I mean, two other things about a Rain Concert has to do with Baku near two Nyanyum Tuni Kwakese. Okay. A man for two bottles Ninyama stage in Brown now performer. First of all, Mimbisa at your saying, Diana Kafaho. Well, for that, I would like to apologize to his management. I would like to tell them, say, it was so unfortunate, say, Bibi Sabesi, and it's about life lessons. I've seen his video several times. Say, all my fans, warning says on Sham 1-on-1 or Beboom. When you're a big artist, you're a brand, and if you have to beef, you beef professionally. Like me, if I want to beef somebody, I don't beef their fans. I beef the person professionally for us to like have the game going. What's my say? So I think it's a lesson he's also going to learn from, because he has videos out there that Oshiame fans, or Beboom, money Niama. and it's so unfortunate Sadia and the C1. So, but I really apologize for that, and I just want to, tell his management, we're still a team. He's my school father. What must I say? He's also supported me in school before. So, people should just, accept the fact that it's a game. So next time when he goes on stage, and I believe the fans, most of them have told them, we have fan base heads that have spoken to them, say, among Kasani, among fans, so they can really desist from that. So we're good.
Okay, who can school for that, Chichi? What do you mean by it?
Oh, no, Kwakasi went to Winneba, and before he completed, that was when I was entering the school. So I actually heard of him, more squad, so I actually call him school father anytime. And he knows, like, he's my school dad, I don't have any beef with Kwakasi, but I think people feel I have something to do with him. And it was because of the fans, like the way our fans attacking and also attacking my brand, that was why people thought we have beef. But, I still give him that respect as a school father. So. Okay.
Maybe I can't be Chichi. So, there any professional beef?
Well, professional beef, healthy to the industry. Sometimes we can't always eat. I like what Sogo said, right? He said Tolo beef. I'm serious. I'm serious. Let me be serious, please, Bajo. Let me do my work. I don't get this opportunity. This
I like that. I like that.
For radio station.
Yes, I like that.
I said professional beef because sometimes it's good for the industry, but it's how you attack it. Like me per se, I can create a beef around and make it seem like it's real. But so far as we are not having the violence, the guns in there, the knives in there, and ammunition is there, bottle throwing here and there, we're good. Because I don't think that thing has happened to Samini before. Because when I was beefing Samini, he was always on me like that. He wasn't onto the fans. So I believe Samini behaved professionally. Even Stoneboy, one or two kakara people. We didn't have that issue. He wasn't concentrating on the fans. He was always, making some statements here and then, some songs which I heard, and that's why I'm saying professionally. It shows how business minded you are with your craft. Yeah.
So again on the rain concerts now another issue of MCC man for Kawasem Nyomtuni Fantana and what happened on stage about sanity partner your comment and also Diana Kafa.
Well, I think it's so unfortunate, but it happens to every female or every woman, and I think we should just have to pardon her for this because she really meant to come to that concert. She's my cousin too, so like I'm from America, like my party list from America, so
I'm sure I can't tell you and yet the piano nyasa chance we
yeah
and then mama
me feel free
mama me dad and I say no your chairman one of the music bodies no gap in there the omoye meeting da kro omo kasa omoya no say yeah mama mindi mi chairman kakra mama Shatta Wale
so basically like I'll catch him so and she really wanted to perform and I've been talking to her from when she bought her singles out from Bullets record label, and she's doing good. It's just that a little bit of timidity if you're kakao anymore, but I'm trying to groom her, so when she came up on stage that day, she actually spoke to me before she came on stage and she told me about it, but in Kofo I actually told her not to speak about it, but so management on your Mudili, so I believe they came out to apologize to the public in but it can happen to every female, and women are very vulnerable, they are sweet, so we need to also take care of them well. So sad and nice, so it can happen to any female in our industry, and I really want people to just pardon her for that because it's a craft. She really wanted to exhibit her talent, and that's what she came to do. And I think next time she won't wear something short for people to take that side.
Before I make my next question, so may the people be about two anymore.
But
people know my true be was so until we who are there mature so until no fatunim men function fatunim all the two anymore
me brepa no you actually do not
enti usha paper for
beka super
right. So Wonder Boy what's the story? Any abakwaseme wo Wonder Boy. Dientina ofa ASID ne de to ya album no so.
The me can say insurana like any nyama mafamu no. Like sometimes I'm to me go me ntimo ho ase because nyame don't be like like I feel like no, I need to share it with like the world. What am I saying? That's why I said say watching from 12, 13, 14, 15 years, 16 years like youth or mobile they look at me with a certain picture. Say like they see me like a star, right? But I really want to but some preach like the being called mumu. No munya like that motivation. Say it hasn't been easy. But nyame na ama e be Shatta Wale and bandana abedane Shatta Wale and now muhu say so it's an album to motivate, it's an album to inspire. Say bibia oye bia no, you just need to be focused, but first of all like and the most of all you need to just so nyame like nyame akwan or life from na. So yeah, treat me at the kakaba meka enyeshi. So that's the whole idea about the Wonder Boy album. Because me say Nyama Mafemono, sometimes like I feel it's God's will. Say Mafemo. We are humans, saying na mistakes, but so me share Nyama be Mafemo like struggles, bloggers, certain things on radio. I feel like no, God wanted me to go through this. Mr. George Quinn, I beg you, and your my trust taxi driver, sir, I get before. So yeah, and we've had a whole lot of issues, but anytime he calls me, he sees something, he wants to support. I mean, album way launch where he say he was supporting with certain things underground. What am I say? I'll be ending, but people might feel say, "Yeah, many chatters what problem into you or problem in But I've learned a whole lot about life. Say life is not always going to be smooth, and that is why I brought out an album like that. Say, oh, life more. Don't feel say, okay, you want to have everything smooth. At least once in a while, but don't see it as an obstacle and I'll be able to stop you from where you want to go to. And I think I really have to share this with the world. That's why I created the album like that.
Okay. I mean, who didn't come to see okay, be about your investment. Obviously, me sure said Sikado do aunya Nina fee a year and yum to me.
But
who and yum to business in Ghana saying, send it to Mao.
Well, me want to say, musicians, baby, firecraft no serious. What am I say? And this thing, like I say it every time on radio, say, the way I who made you man, me want to say business. What am I saying? And I'm really trying to urge other artists to understand it from that point of view. But let's take, for example, say your Ghana say, and that is what. I know Nigerians say yes this year. What am I say? Ocean Nigerian artists to say my friends guy and say the guy one Madu by you that guy how do you call it? Runtown. Obo Ningum no Oshia Obia almost all the Nigerian artists stole that line because some believe he say no we be a door beer yen I bet me out a juma also. But Oshe Yen Ghana Obia person creating a trend. And when you go to iTunes like top 20 songs, you see Nigerian artists. Why? Because all of them are on a certain tempo at DJs, no pay. And that's why the DJs play their songs so much in Ghana. And we don't have to blame Ghanaian DJs for playing their songs. But Australian industry now, may release BBC Melissa, Pisu person called release BB non say on so music. But the thing has gotten to a point where we need to take it as business. You might have the talent, but when you don't have the business mind to push this thing, you won't get to where you want to get to. And some of the artists too, because they are close to like industry players more, no, and they feel say, oh no, so yeah, they can promote it in a way. Yes, we'll promote it, but it won't get to the world. Nigerians are creating a space whereby 20 Nigerians create a space whereby 20
more like torture.
But your listeners, they are more studio don't know no. Nigerians are creating a platform now. So bomb munyuma, it's on bob 50. I'm creative fapem. Hey, Chia make hand next time say I'm 3 dictionary. I'm creative fapem no. At the pem, yeah. you know. And the whole thing is looking like and see but I say Ghanaian musicians are always trying to be like champions in their own world, and that is they're higher no. But
I mean, besides, I say me okay, and if you two are with the 2J, a idea one kasa my main site example to say be a Unia Samini, Stone Boy, Sarkodie, Abo Trendy, Wabon be of say be a Ghana for Ajatu. Would you say who are a young Casano? Meaning we are me fire. Actually, Sarkodie and a ball between and Fisa Ghana for na me fire me as Shatta Wale na me so medical account.
A very good question. I will be saying because you see, I check. Me say, when I want to follow a Jamaican artist because I love dancehall, I follow the ones that hit the market. This all BT say Beanie Man, Shaggy, Buju Banton. Edi am friend na onim edino. Let me tell you how like my main control the way I went low to even study some things in Ghana. Obiti say patapa. Obo one corner and I'm ish. No, I need to quickly jump on something like that. And I did Freedom. Freedom is circulating worldwide. It's about Freedom, the way Uncle Yano. Me say, because Patapa's song went worldwide.
And the inspiration if you
Patapa.
Okay.
My main country will be so. You see, Melissa. I studied Kwame Ujemo, and I made a Melissa. Because me Felisa no, these 19-year-old boys can't come and beat this 22-year-old boy. You know, so that's why I do. But so say Samini those days I was very stubborn because Obi catch him, not Nkofo catch him, Charlie, but not raga not do so. But later I saw him and I was like, you are a fool. You have to follow Samini. You are a fool. But that time, not a pound. So I was like, no. So how can I play with this thing very well? And now that is what I do. Me tie trend no, na ma follow trend no, because I feel that is the business. Ngofon him say me what talent, ngofon me say me get down so, ngofon me say me get one blah 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 blah. I feel say I've seen the light and where it should go. What's my say? Say Stone Boy Bobby B. Na me feel say no, and you know about no. It's trending and it's like a trendy power, which is not about hype but a trendier. I'll just jump on it and move with it because I feel say no, that is how the thing should go like. And I've been doing that and the artists are not realizing why Shatta keeps like knocking and playing hits like now and then because I'm feel say more talent but it's not the talent. Obi what talent cheme. But it's the businessman I made out to and you know say me pese me ngeska at least say me the age be at least me to say me yeska we music but me the business say and it's nice. But if I'm watching some of my colleagues doing certain kind of song, I go like, hey, are you not hungry? Me, I'm hungry. You understand me? Like, me, I'm shimmy. You understand me? So that's why I'm saying that if we cannot understand, because Patapa came out, imagine I play Freedom. Imagine Sarkodie played another song like that. Imagine Stoneboy played another song like that. We could have made the world hear of us quickly. But one person, onunko to me pushi Ghana and Koho. But Nigerians, you find them like, Google, iTunes, maybe Namibia. You see Davido, Wizkid, this Uber more because DJs are following their sequence, and it's so sad. Say, we are not getting that. So that's what I'm saying. To move forward in this industry, you know, we need to stop like the trend. You know, like me perceiving creating me, I'm a trend. And let's just understand the business and just move on with it. And we can all be happy and be playing the O2 shows at Wizkid, Moboa. The place is getting filled up. It's not magic. It's just that they understand themselves, they push themselves. And so they are there.
Just in case you just join us, if you know about our kind of Sabri, I guess my be do Enciana, Nomi and Sabo. Yane, Nyumtini, Shatta Wale, Nedin, Como, El Studio Muhanum say, now, I'm sure you've heard some of the new ones are or the Ababon thing. Baku Hanum singer, yeah, Babe Boamao. Earlier, we played Jatabi, yeah, boy, yeah, bad man, yeah, boy. I think that now we're going to by all means, then California. I don't know why he's playing a song about California. So, and come on in and some no dove super ne ye baby bisa ya Shatta Wale studio panel members and so me sure more about whom you know on bisa Shatta. So let's enjoy this one here from Shatta Nayamra Niantuaso.
California, Sonia.
It's Pageant.
California. Baby, your name alone, you give me order. My only Liberian queen. Yeah. You know go fish show or nothing. Yeah. She know the mathematics, calculation. On top of her body, she be so spiritual. Oh. She know my go. She know they exaggerate. Everything she appreciate. She call me His Excellency. Yeah. Mama like back and she. Yeah. Keke Shatta Shimashi. Yeah. My sweetie Chichi Napi. Yeah. My ass and toi. Baby, can you get back quiet? Me don't know what no so dumb me. California. Yeah. Baby, your name alone, they give me order. Hey, California. Yeah. Baby, your name alone, they make me popular. Yeah. I say, you know my things, you know my size. I love your hips, I love your thighs. You know my things.
Hey, dear, that was you at California. It's a new one from Shatta Wale. And our studio, I'm saying live, you know, Dean, come on area, and come on here.
Show me something, do this something, jump on my finger. Anything, where we go do? Yeah. They go fit try, but we go do? Yeah. Say anything, I go talk. My baby, no fear, we no go stop. Stop, California. Yeah. Baby, your name alone, you give me order. Yeah. Hey, California. Yeah. Baby, your name alone, they make me popular. Yeah. Me new jayo. My only Liberian queen. Yeah. You know go fish show or nothing. Yeah. She know the mathematics, calculation. On top of her body, she be so spiritual.
He calls this one California.
You know my go.
13 to 3. Peace 1043 Entertainment Review soon as you go Christian Waje. And every minute Shatta Wale.
Shatta Shimashi.
And here she has yeah, nimpu. Face to face.
I love it, you know I love your thighs, baby. Why for me, baby? What's in the napalm for Tennessee?
Entertainment Review.
Ghana for my man fans.
I cast my baby do me no me and Sabo. So Yantuan come on so we're still here with Shatta. Still here. Shatta.
Daddy.
So many times waka me I just say Ghana ni I want to know well me about say you're the richest. I mean I am to free can discard their obi. And sometimes because I see can be say I say who boom yanum abonfia. I see so come the nim. So who is Sikasa? I ban anyum to for now.
The never found who. You know, it's also I've been in the industry for long, so like by God's grace, so yeah, but but you know, it's that's what I'm saying. It's business. You know, if they will understand it like that, like Ubia Subetimi Kasasa.
Okay.
But sometimes you ask Ghanaian artists who is Kasa and who is Sika. No, me I don't disclose my Owa. Because Jay-Z, Kanye West, Tofi, I don't want to travel to internet, so normal. What must I say? But it's not that you are bragging to anybody, but it's also like a motivation. Like Osha Mayweather say, you be bashing on any, but he's a boxer. Or no, but Niamo, like a musician. What must I say? So I believe is that little motivation to push somebody to say, and I can't say, Charlie, met me at the Shatta, you know, more than maybe the way I Shatta, but I guess me brag at your for an abbey. It's just a motivational speech. Sometimes I do.
Now, a idea because if I bought to a beer with Japadi be a sika or bet me actually okay, well, I'm worth this much and I be busy. I'll bet me.
Oh, Mrs. Yadam, I'm worth like over $10 million over. And yeah, Miss Maka. was like I'm very.
I know your papa and your business.
So because
come and view.
No, because like I'll be able to try for myself to acquire like 3 houses in this Silicon. It's not easy. What's my say? And I'm making sometimes it's me, I'm a papa and uncle, yeah. Your friends say clean up because recently I said oh be out pool or other house I don't drink coffee or on the phone on who say Shatta Wale until walk off what's up position but I'm suspected say a cow. You go be I beg you, you know. So basically, like that is how like if you know like I'm also doing businesses thing for like on the low, like some companies I've made I've made a miscal tour, at least I'm seeing something small. So it's not like sometimes mechanical, but I just want to encourage and motivate people.
Okay. So saying I also can would you say let's say 20 years to come? I mean, touch wood. Say yentimi now sorry name betis okay well Shatta Wale catch say well nyom to business no am wami me yesika enti Ghana for bia momwami munjiji sika na momfa mwami.
Eda American side na e be judgment there ba because bo anyame be bom no share example like but God has been so good to me. I don't be like Semitoa. I really don't understand what my say because Semi Bompire Chena quickly he works on it for me. When I tell him I want a particular song, to trend, to make the song a hit, he does it for me. When I tell him I want a particular thing like this year, he does it for me. Like he doesn't disappoint me. Like I have a whole lot of things that I've told God that why am I? And see, so I say, nobody will ever wake up to even hear that story. Maybe the only story I'm going to say, winning lottery, $25 billion. But to say I didn't use my music money well, I didn't manage myself well, that is like out of the race because me I'm more like I like saving very much and I don't really spend club, and I'm not a fan of like maybe I'm a person bar or me a business. I really want to do things that excuse me to say like your politicians know it's not excuse me to say businesses that are worth being a billionaire, and that is where my mind is. So I know they're very hard kakra abia Ubi better be my be na Shatta there for the wabako crown to mean to you and they're normal will be a wabako. What's my say? I mean to you no, but to disappoint God on that level, say Niama why am I I've disappointed him by using my music money for drugs, going here or spending it on certain things. That is not how I want to encourage the youth of Ghana.
Your personal relationship with maybe a fine Mba has come into and also about news
about this no so
no never me desk but I am sure that I think that uji nipa bakwa obaba kwa bia abrabom ababa news pa Shatamichi sisi amuntem to say
yes, try to solve a problem, because I believe she's understanding what I'm trying to. Because sometimes I'm call radio, she doesn't give me a chance to talk to her, So since I'm call radio, I like to send certain messages across. Now, for man who say, life is not about giddy, what must say, but it's about understanding. Bet me out door might be for years, then you guys break up, but. Since we have kids inside, we should just try and be nice to each other because it's not by our might or by strength, So or responding because my birthday it's been like 11 months now. Not my home majesty, but my birthday or the majesty now I'll be saying in front of Bremy, and I was so happy about it. And I called her to thank her very much. Say this is how I want us to be. I also want to support her because also I bought me my life. So on yes, she cry. She's giving me a sweet baby boy. I always cherish. So basically, it's just. Understanding that I want from her. I know a whole lot of people are telling her Nyama, but so bet I mean now a team we can work this now. Because my ex-girl, I'm in a jai here from my hustle days, banana days. I remember yes, my two cars, mano. My rent here, mano. What's my say? You know, she's okay. You know, so it's one of those things.
Oh yes, sir. Generous people want to be.
Me a very romantic, but I won't believe it.
So, as girlfriend. What a car, man, or two cars, man, or girlfriend.
Oh yeah, for real.
Wow.
Chris Conner knows, like on him saying in Toronto. My boys think him, like, you know, they know I'm not lying about it. You know?
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. And 11 months, so I could not share there.
So 11 months, you know, like she wasn't giving me the chance to meet them.
Why?
I felt if hurt and first I didn't say a yow one more and all the yes I know, but all they know by and I say I think it's about time I don't allow me. I mean, mom musica at least me share school fees. It's my responsibility. You know, I don't want her to tell people like as if I don't want to do it, because I am ever ready to do it for the kid. At least every weekend on but piato toys you know, I feel for that, so she should just give me that chance to do that. But I'm saying also when more I don't know, they may get too much, you know, but I don't really want to explain or go into it so deep. But you know, like I say, I want to make team no more kasa no more, but I've learned something from her relationship. And me no know, no, I never hit her. What's my say? But things went out, say me buno nini, but I accepted it like that because they are women. You know, sometimes you don't have to even try and explain. You know, because like experience about women. So
yeah,
basically. It's just I need that attention from her now. My intimate
okay, and maybe some questions kakra about again. We know because when Shatta relationship, there are a whole lot of news about it. So maybe few questions be on my maybe some.
Okay.
When in a worry,
you know when she got pregnant, you're knocking.
Okay.
And she knocking like. A bush and 4 by and I'm a bush and 4 by, so we actually like, you know, had a nice sitting now, so we're actually getting ready to go to the altar and I get wedding in Yama. You know, that's why on stage or my rain album last year, I actually gave her a promise ring to let her know, say, you know, I was ready to, you know, marry her now, but it's so unfortunate, you know.
And Tinya dia betimi akache ebi Ghana for muti say know your wife. Inya dia betimi di side na to no so say
no, my wife. Legally, like, no, my wife. But, you know, we've stayed for like 6 years. You know, she knows me, I know her, and, you know, we've been through, you know, the hustle and tussle, you know.
Okay, beautiful. And you feel him say, "Sisi, baby."
Baby, me a corporate guy, more like nice girls around, you know. Sometimes a bit more for swimming, a bit more for springing, you know. You know, so
you're a practitioner.
Yeah, I'm a practitioner. Like I do like me person be a cause be marriage parties before I be
one. But your last warning. The next time baby you are no piano. The next time baby you are no do make all round for panel members now casa. Yeah,
you know, I have like a mom like just because, you know, me, I'm the jovial type. You know, when I'm with women, I just want them to laugh and feel good. You know, being come attire I said so I didn't know like and you're type, but like say banosoa, I put it there like a chef.
I see. So I actually watched One Paul Adumotre interview. I just said, "Who my baby and some what tiasie or my diatuma on your moneda."
No dear one more. And then intro, Yamina on your mommy.
Okay.
I was a me always me honest and some honest back home.
Okay.
I was like very clean. Oh my God, sentinel nice. I won't say. I don't know these are. You know, a couple of like two. Yeah, you know, I just think they are good. You know, and they understand me. You know, it's just. And you know, America cry so. It be so London. Almost say so say. So omo be a nipa no be catch us over here me nipa no pom nyama they come explain to me and I tell them yes scanning nipa no insurance me a scanner so I can scan you a month for my girls and say no let's be careful then let's do it, you know. So and I'm myself like, you know, so it's just like a man's world, like King Solomon, like you know, when they anything they want I give them apart from money, you know, but I give them like the things, like the normal things, the gifted things that God has given us, and they like it, like cook contemporary, give them for food, you know.
Me myself question way so music industry I know say your more union and a body be me fancy more like a union. Musicians Union of Ghana. Who you a member?
I'm a member.
Okay. Musica.
Yeah.
And would you say o domino when you faso so wow and unsheda faso be also Senate no.
I was gonna say the structures no and boy bit to say me and most of my colleagues, but you know it's just that, you know, the system is stressful because, like, yeah, we all know that, like, government is supportive, but we are not seeing the support well. What must say, it's not affecting us, you know. So, from days, you know, no, we just need to work things out ourselves, you know. But I believe music guys also doing their best that they can, and that is what they are doing, and you know, we just want to be in our lane and also try our best until we get to know to a level where we can all work together. But they've tried, but they're heading.
Okay, about I buy more. When your opportunity, I wish share Omampini Edda, Nana Kufuado, co presidency Koshiano. Then come on out in India.
And you know, we spoke about tourism, you know, because I was like, the way I met Tukwano, you know, we advertise or we speak about Ghana more to other people, you know, other tribes, other races that we see, and he was so like happy about it. Same question the couple say like, so be family Stoneboy ambassador for like for tourism side now. You know, we can create something and you know put something up and make, you know, investors come and like but I think working on it, you know, didn't really come up like that, you know, and I felt bad even about that. That's why I said good evening Ghana. No, I was really talking about, you know, the way our system now, because it's like when we say certain things, it's not being taken serious. Because even we man boys, and it's all kasakwa. They see like you don't have anything to say when it comes to governance, but governance comes with a certain type of leadership, and leadership just doesn't come with ABR only brofo and our kuskuda, but how you can talk into people for them to follow you and even vote for you. Like Shatta Wale say, Mr. Mekacha me fan say Ochana pa yen shower Independence Square benum koko ubon basis. Oh then no me koko and I shut up and then yeah, you know, because it's leadership. They believe in the things that I've told them and they are watching me from a distance and Niama Mekan you know, and I've defended my thing from day one up to now. So I believe that sometimes they should take us serious. Say I can't near me, you know, maybe when I meet the president I tell him that please let us take care of tourism, because a young minister of tourism taking care of ministries. No, we can also help him to build the country. But and they don't take that statement serious. It makes me feel like, why? What's up? Don't you know armed robbers are in town? Don't you know pickpockets are in town? They're also ready to fight for whatever they want. And we musicians will move our way and play our cards. But the system that you are not trying to create to be very suitable for everyone, no, in the near future. Because in future, when people rise up and they are doing things like that, you might think, say, but when you're a streets guy, be back by office, but catch yourself, give us this chance so we can create, you know, a platform. So at least the street will also get their share of the governors. But you didn't take it serious. So I believe that's the thing I'll tell him, and Makachi know that, and okay, they've not taken that into consideration.
Okay,
yeah.
I mean, what can be about the youth will rise up in their kaka home again with your interview in Paul? Yeah, what can be about Seb? Yeah, I'm sure you be do brave, you know. That the youth will just rise up. You be see Ghana, and you have a huge following of youth. Sometimes when you look at them, maybe I'll share beer or bread, any attitude be mukumu. Yeah, what goes into your mind?
Mintuminda. I actually sometimes have to drive and go to some places like Jamestown, meet people like around Shukura, go to places like the Zongos, just to meet boys. Wait to me beside the self makeup time. Get me P and meet boys are no even now I have text on my phones that boys person omonye niama Ghana, but I tell them that like time no beba ama ebia politicians am that attention, but people are pissed like in Kofu, and those are my fans, you know, and you're my fans, but Stoneboy fans, Sarkodie fans. These are the people who can walk to the Independence Square and give us fans. Say catch them say, hey, some mobile phone. They won't come and steal mobile phones. These are people who are loyal to us, but if the government is not listening to us, Kasa say, no, watch out, because the world is also changing. Now the phones are working, like technology. Kaya yo kita phone, obia kita. And see, imagine so be creative Facebook page. Now a virus be, now a yebi be, now a call be our phone. So what will happen in the system won't be good for us. So it's better they listen to us. Obiti said, me that cause my fans be brave, hustlers like Kokumba, places like, you know, sometimes even if I go to Kumasi, I have to drive around. Namako, Abia corners, be Namako Shia boys, and I near more kind of like it's so hurting. Like, you know, say like the system has just forgotten about them and they are just there. So basically, you know, it's just something that the government needs to look at very well. And Saturday I've met boys who are like, they are ready to enter into the East Lagos, the cantonments, and take what is rightfully theirs. I said, what is rightfully yours? Nothing is theirs there, but they feel that no, you can't come into power and be living good like this and still complain, say, system not there, no, they also want to live in East Lagos. They also want to live in the cantonments. So it's time that I think our leaders should watch that and, you know, take certain people. At least the musicians are trying. See, football tried for Ghana, but now it's music. This program that you are doing, it is worldwide. The government doesn't have an idea. Baby, but we are helping to ease that tension. What's my say? So I think you should really look up to this world. You know, call some of you, you know, certain people around in the industry, and you know, add us as, you know, artists, you know, one or two are winning heading. We can talk to the youth to really, you know, calm down so we can all build this country, you know, together.
One kasa personally, do you feel say politicians disappointed the youth in Mebunana?
Oh, Bacho Bebre, like, you know, both the NDC and MPP, like, you know, I'm more disappointed Yanum Bebre, what I say, and, you know, even university graduates or movie university among Juma, what I say, Sisia crowd, the way system now be and say, a Juma Bebre, I say, I'm on Kofu Bebre TV, Minomobi, our wire, or age more bank, or wire, and the bank guye, and Tokwe Kosu of you, and easy. Guy no crisis on who gonna say, I'm not if I get Mokola baby, because they are gonna be even like on to me or person hey, you know, things are going on in families and like the broken homes are getting too much. And imagine if broken homes ever imagine how the street is gonna be like, because I be to me free fear on where this side say Abia sick kind of befa or question or be pocket or beton we or be say what decided that. And those things are going to bring more criminals into our prisons. Those things are going to bring stress to the president himself, to his government. So I believe that they should try and watch certain things. Like it's about time politicians tend to me understand. They say it's because of the people that they are coming into power. So they should stop that thing. Ebia or MPP, not NDC winia. NDC forming to me contracts and free MPP. We are all building the country. The nicest way you can build it is when the public will see that Charlie government will buy or say vote man. But don't let the public see you are fighting for power, because it means you are fighting for a particular thing to do personally for yourselves, not the people. Because also we're stopping near my NDC for a year. Now we'll continue. Then when you come, you feel like, no, okay, election time, my young block NDC chance. Now moving. No, if you know you've done the right thing, you don't have to even block any NDC member. Let the people decide. And the people who decide, and you should know, we're winning. What must I say? But if Utiniam, of course, from NDC MPP time, from Kufor, Edu Boahimu time, not time me akwala. But I made say, you know, election time, eventi, I say I'm blocking, and Kufor, almost supporting NDC, you must say rich men come more country, more, no, that's how come rich men can even support our entertainment industry. Because all this cabbage mu pay, he wants to know, maybe a young checky guy where NDC and now MPP. Then they start. Government starts checking your things before I realize not quite as you are concerned. And those things are not helping us. They should just live with us like the way we believe in them. Because in yes, in cool school, that you want to make the president hands down. What am I saying? But it's just that you also have a role to play in the entertainment industry that you are trying to build, and you believe in it so much. And to the way they also believe in Ghana, they should watch us that way, so we can all build the country into a better place and stop this way person chess or power chain. We don't need that, because that thing brings chaos. What am I saying?
Okay. 2 questions now. Panel members, my mama baby, so more back me and
okay.
Personally, I've seen videos around me who be who drive wo chrome na mebunu ni be about car hon where you see canal their mom. But I don't think say an openness solve a problem. I want to find out from you. Dian ankasa na wonso don't be bromu di wechi. In faso when you feel they patronize your works, they follow you. Personally, dian bia ye nim Shatta beside Niamabu boss will be a fine. You people that will even come to you personally. Is there any plan, say be and she be honum say okay, well, I have planned to set up this particular thing. That probably can take about 1,000 youth from the streets. Ebemo medjuma, ebemo bibia maybe so.
So I've gone into real estate, but real estate is now me call Munukorapo. I felt it wasn't something that can create that much employment. So this time, what I've decided, say, me wa land, I'm person me find a workshop, and like most of the youths, whatever you want to pursue in life, idea be more munko school that. Whether you want to be a cameraman, you want to be a radio presenter, I want to give them that opportunity. I want to give people who want to go into farming that opportunity to learn much about farming. People who want to learn much about ABR, the system now. Yeah, like things for the youth, things that can grow us together. What am I saying? So basically, it's just something I cannot do it alone. Like I'm saying, like Niamano, but I will need support from people. But Osha say, the way Shatta me support me boys baby on more street and so I'm on traffic lights. I give them money to go for their goods and come and sell, and I don't even go for profit from them because I feel say maybe sometimes make sure money to me some say so how much peak away I will find and how much I know they got also 100 Ghana. It's 100 Ghana into no usually we I give someone 400 500 say kofa na pay baby na pay na for renty baby na because I feel say they need those things more, but we are not getting those things. What am I saying? So the way our business question is what particularly am I doing? It's something that is on my heart. Say if I get the support from the government, I can even try and help them drive certain people off the streets and teach them something that can, build into something good for us in our country. But you are not getting that support. I'm not even getting that support from my colleagues to even do it in terms of musicians. So you should imagine the tough times. And to me, my show money, and then I'm because I feel say I need to pay my tithes. I can't take my tithes to the church. The only place I can take my tithe to is the streets. Because those, well, I don't laugh at me. This is very serious. No, so this is
please.
Oh, Brad, you want to say anything?
Come.
So those are the things that I really do. I feel say like Mr. Emma and Cranshan, like it gives me that the hand Cranshan say one day in Kofu we bet me as you be every my life when it's almost all my life more. They can also support people on the street like that because it's very crazy. Say me was street so like they are living the way they eat, where they sleep. Sometimes it really touches me. So Mr. Mebosh will say me 20% in there for the streets. At least for Coco 1 or 2. Oh no, I was on the streets, by streets. And you come across. Sokotele Fitness.
George Bay.
Ottawa.
I George Quinn I'm blame no because so no ko engage you.
No, I'm interview about Socrates.
Yeah.
Make Socrates.
Yeah.
It's not on Nyama or Tawala.
Yeah. Peace 1043 FM so was your grace abre dan penifo ahodo amutie adwumedie bi da munyina ase and we ma memfa nchia kese from Professor Odro Wusu Vice Chancellor of University of Ghana Legon penifo ahodo amutie adwumedie bi nyame sham papa. Well, so ma memfa nyumba konfintwem. I think I wanted to do one more question, but maybe I say because panel members in this one say the dona wo yeah assembly sebia ba me so beti media boa edwumedie no meba na ye ne Shatta atoaso. All right, so no me and Saba Pansima do watch it. If you know about Becca inside, why should it be mom?
Freedom.
Live in the studio with Shatta Wale, Newie.
Freedom.
Yeah, Bani Atwaso, Ebradu, say a panel members and so beji. Every no more bisan semba kumino. And then their comments no.
Shatta.
This is more booming waha.
Shatta.
Hey.
Shatta.
Okay, all right. So my memory and answer and Twaso. Tina Mulika for microphone na yan call so na.
Yeah, I'm fan starting me so na dey. Me dance.
And to be my ladies first so I won't pay.
We be say do baby e jatani we ho no my memra. Anyway, Shatta. It's actually the first time me who went if I should say I'm very, very impressed, you know. Sometimes we chair now take will be comments. It was social media, radio, television. You're a bit skeptical, like because I don't know. BBC cry on your but ten cause I'm saying they be Shatta. They don't have drink. It's like every time you are. You're on only be yes. me ko kan bia me say ne fans no mutimi di matem sa me ko tan bi na Shatta asem kraba na me ko kan bia me wu o just and I miss you maintain Shatta just that bibi say me hu ne say bia nko eni say ya ka me pemu say controversies no na wo create woni we anya asem bibi nko ye industry no ma no wa watwe we media wa phone as so no can wadwen and no na your strategy be now person with the trendy and now the I don't know what was it about
a strategy for me say me person me fan trendy, but it was all part of the plan of promoting the craft. What must say, I told people say I was putting up acts that people were taking too personal. Me putting up act in Kofofano personal okay, and that was where I started even saying it like, oh, then I can beat these people's minds. What am I saying? Because I told myself, and one day me catch him Papa I said, yeah, sure Rambo movies are, but I said Rambo for two no kunko for movie more. Na ye unko for fe. Obi who Rambo was streets now to me catch Rambo say Rambo the way are active or moving in your car, but because we are, excuse me, say some of us are too naive to see say this is the arts world. There's creativity, and the creativity comes in a whole lot of ways. Movie and you'll be surprised that wow, they were moving. This is serious, and that is how Shatta Wale sees the arts business. Me want to say, oh, there wasn't anybody that was trying to entertain the people in a way said they would take it very serious. What am I saying? So I was playing that role, and people thought that was my character. People thought I was rowdy. People thought I was like giddy, but I was trying to get somewhere and cut it. So show me. For some time now, I don't even do live videos. And yes, Obia catch him say menjai. Last time, Kofuka say, oh, Shatta was this stone boy issue, no, and I almost say menjai, but Mr. George Queen at Tiano, Bisano. So I'm catch him. Nobody has told me, but I felt say I've gotten to a point where, you know, my fans have understood me so much. Say, I'm going and I'm moving the thing the way I need to move it. That's how people like Abia. Some industry people are like now understanding me now. They seem like, oh, okay, so no, Shatta, he was acting. Yes, I was acting. Not me, I'm here to industry. Me shop my dog, look again. I'm here when the shit. Papa Sotia. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Papa Sotia. Yeah, potential. I'm Melissa Superpower. It's a threesome.
Talking about business, of course. Ubet na akwa utiti nneema bi mu any train. And you say kasa keke na kasa udi go almost say, oh, you people need to be business minded. What proving? And some way crowd can say no. As somehow can win exactly what you want to talk about. But there's no way I would talk to you without asking about our fan base, because you can't nyum to fwa or more Ghana ne even Africa you can't nipa ne fans beti imagine ho pa say bi wo obi because will be I'm sure so because I want to find out, how did you come up with this huge farm? Was it a set up planning? Say, okay, meko schools and now get to ako paddy boys and now how did you build and as what one attractive?
Well, I would say that's also another good question, but the met me I can say my study system no. From bandana days, and I can say I was stubborn at a particular time. I catch me say, oh, but you say na samini bono, but I was too stubborn to listen to that advice. But me, I saw say Ghana and its people love a particular kind of music, and many people in Ghana love to be entertained. First night your concert party or brand in Yama. So I put my mind to all those directions. And Amakachem will say, no, I need to create songs to really wake up people like that. Because those things are dead now. But how can we wake them up? That's how I can do a song like Kakai. That's how I can do a song like Abia. Your friend is saying, Mahama Paper. Not because of anything, but I'm trying to let Ghanaians know, say, because those days, social account drama and Nyama, they use our life stories to do concerts, the jokes, so I really built the fan base by watching the Ghanaians and the way we live and sang songs that could get to them easily. I wasn't singing songs that they weren't understanding. I was pushing songs. So I was just trying to push the songs that they like to listen. I wasn't singing songs to myself. So me sure na me say, oh, 10 be abakum, hey, chop kiss, na me de ayenium. So me sure say na me oh, now first me call Tawala me call show those me dance all times. So everybody was calling me king, oh king, and that gave me the opportunity to even play dancehall king. You know, so I built my fan base by feeding them with the right products on Mope. And that's how come now most maybe I who support here artists because me fan know to make an argument. You see, say no, I'm power. I'm enjoying Shatta movement because Shatta movement is the right place. That's why I have someone like suffering Shatta movement.
No, but let me do wait. I'm talking about bandana. Now born you as bandana now koye and now back. What inspired you to give yourself that Shatta Wale? What was the brain behind this? So I want to understand. Name no mentiase Shatta Wale. What's really pre-informed that?
People say, Makochi was but you know, like once upon a time, people from Shatta. I'm from Shatta was a junior. Okay, one crime we say yes, my community Quran. And so on be minimum she say New Testament I ain't never to me and of course so obi catching us like how does he feel like also no be this mean to me yes I believe in God so much that anytime I'm praying like I tell him my problems like me catching yankubon me near me hame and he does it for me. Like before I changed my name to Shatta, I studied myself and I'm always say no maybe out as bandana no my whole lot of mistakes are Abia Nkofo anti-masiye. So I actually had time for myself. Me kokoto or baby a bompai. Eka say only me fufo like on my last chance. Na me to me find build it my life because me himself one family and buy you as say or begu many masi. And you know after that the reflections that I was having about me changing from bandana to Shatta Wale, it was a name that I had in my like Miss Anna me say enyom kwa me some boys and say obo beats me bibi na me pese me nto. So I heard that Shatta I was like oh no but Shatta kwa by Jamaica so also be a Shatta like they are gunmen, you understand me? But I said no, I need to spell my Shatta in a way that can motivate, can inspire people. And that was the only thing I told myself. And the Wale was a word I abbreviated from school, like long time. Word alerted lyrical entertainer. At time I'm more school. No? So I added it to the Wale. I added the Wale to the Shatta. And when I added Shatta Wale, and I changed my Facebook name, I just made it Shatta Wale. Because now my Facebook name was Bandana. I just changed it and made it Shatta Wale. And up to now, I feel say Edin Shatta now, and then the way I spell it now, I feel say maybe as God's BB, you know, I'm yet to even understand that name very well because I've tried to abbreviate it. My fans have abbreviated it to much more meanings, but that name came into mind and I just used it the way I heard it and got me so good. Like when people even call me like that, I feel like no, and that name has really moved me from, you know, and I made it to say it should be a serious and something inspiring. Nkofokwa the two Shatta Kofi Shatta Bondos recently buy was over by $10,000 million on farm buy. So no like you know yeah.
My last question.
Okay.
Tama Christino Kasano Bisa say there na personally person or yama or fans take can yama be brave. Most of the times na ya ubisa question be say and I may say but we don't see anything happening. May the better example meaning say be what start and I won't start. July ni muya king of dancehall Tamale no. O be can say we see studio honom na wo dey ache youth no nyom. Ejuma no so far what do sing why BB what to land what starting.
Well, you know say omo for me omo ma me say title me send it like everyone say every week omo your contribution was palace so I've been doing that and apart from that also projects na me say me person me no they are looking for a place for me to build the studio and I'm on my feedback, you know. But I have the studio equipments ready. And they are my ready. I'm say anytime they are ready. I'm on my own. Then you know we can start with. So basically, it's in the pipeline. It's just that some say palace so and the way Moroni or Muniama so it's different from the way I am so yeah but basically it's something that is on my heart and I'm really gonna do it for the people of Tamale and they know that I'm working on it.
Okay, all right. Mamima Ola Michael boss now was a black no John was it then? Ola Bremo Ola
Bra
many times that time now the homie be yes
Nedie Bra me bacho Shatta Wale.
Yes.
Did ma Michi Jao.
Some answer there is just I think misunderstanding kaka with and also friends and a man me, but it wasn't a problem that was for me. That one I can really stand.
But in semna problem no more free. Among the numerous hearsays I kind was the fact that unrespect, I
know the Metimaka say and tropa because no be any mishi, but the way me projecting, you could see sometimes with church pictures because I tell her no, I wanted to take certain pictures to look more corporate because people are seeing me like the rowdy type, me get basa time. So if you check her Instagram, so all the pictures she was taking those days, what's my bizarre Chris Connie? I made him do a photo shoot for her purposely for people to see her that corporate type of woman because I told her she can't be behaving in a certain way. I wasn't in support of it. But she was like, I didn't want her to do business. And my school fees, Amana, Wako University. She didn't tell me she wanted to go and do barism. Barism. So basically, I wasn't in support of it. But since a bad years, almost some baby, now person support. So I actually had to support her. But I did everything possible to make her feel like a special woman.
But you made an internet, interview on Joy. I think, George, you were hosting. And you were asked about...
question you
were asked about Michi. And that question, Nefri, Wendy Shea, your relationship with Wendy Shea. As my kind of say, remember there also now bar or fatal or bar like near B or yes serious minded. These were your words. These were your words. I had to play back the thing to really get what you were trying to say about Wendy Shea. And I also Bema they also in your bar or yes serious minded or bar or fatal or bar like they need daho. And we felt like that was an indictment on Michi. It means that was she not what you were asking of Wendy Shea?
Oh no, and no, like personally, no come no, but I wanted to let like people understand. Say if you watch somebody like Wendy Shea, she knows what she's about. That's why she's stuck to bullet. What am I saying? And if Michi knew what she's about, like she would have been with me here up to now because I met her when not initially, but we grew up and it got to a point that me driving Range Rover, not also driving Range Rover. But like she's not driving a Range Rover. What am I saying? And that's where she even needs to sit down and think, oh no, how? Because who drive a Range Rover, who drive a G-Wagon, who drive it when the share is living a life of okay, me your music, I'm serious with it. Me to make her say, oh yeah, my girl, what radio so. And Gofon name your relationship and she plays along with it because she's business minded to that. And yes, meneno tafracha menene edda anabi but
see that's where the problem is. What's your bad school I'm not investing also started business on her own but what see you are not comfortable with. But when the share is doing a business but you're happy for her.
No, because business now we didn't discuss that in a relationship. Yanka say a beba. Yanka say go school we now a big corporate. That's why I even when I started buying lands, I say you buy real estate. No, she was the one who was checking all of them for me. And I was like, she should put all those things down because I wanted to take like people to site, work like a corporate girl. Because DMA, sometimes once in a while, it's mainly recording for fun, and we shoot videos and it comes out and people love it. But I tell her every time that don't toe my line, But when she decided she wanted to do the bar, I didn't like it. But I was like, okay, what's up, Ben? My main support it, but it wasn't in our plan. What's my say?
Okay, our fine guys, but one is missing.
Audition one away.
Yeah.
And my man suspension. Shatta movement there say school, but now suspension. Now suspension.
What happened? Didn't you man suspension?
Sometimes we need to be serious with the job we do. Like you guys are always here, trying to make Ghanaians know much about Ghana music. Even what they will feel, they think that you are just doing something. It's just that's what I'm saying. We are not getting that support from the government. And Kadibia Mubaha, it's not only stars that has to come here, but people don't really see that as work, and militants. So anybody that doesn't see my job as work and you see like brother, brother, bizomo, and I come I like that because I want to put them in a position whereby they won't see life like so your pool side here or they be pool no me pay long time and maybe I can just want to watch it, so it'll be a mistake, but I just sack you.
No, but one kind of way. One kind of way still.
Long. Sometimes you say, or any I just don't understand. Recently, ambassador about me, feel I'm ambassador. I didn't like it because I was like, no, where are you driving things at? Because my catcher, mama project say, yeah, mommy, I've given them, I give them 4 months, 5 months time to write songs for me. If I don't like it, you won't come out unless I feel like okay, me feeling be about my main joining hands together and record a song. That's how we can do Taking Over, Forget It, Thunder Fire, and those vibes come with like good feeling. And I tell them that if they don't make me get that feeling, we can't record every time. And they understand me. It's like Captain and Adi say, "Omo say me can be a yesa, cause me no money enough for zongo. Ya bro, what's my say about." Or this year, there, oh, cash now, and some person go school, cry, or back.
One more question, Ola. One last question.
Yeah, I'm also believe you say, I say what fairly militants,
Oh,
because I said now they don't even have an album of their own.
Oh,
they are still flowing like
no. You see, the militants understand me so much. And they are not just militants; they are solo artists. But because they are in Shatta movements, I've tried to create like a portion where I can even get more youths to add to them, to make it look like I have a whole squad of artists. But these are solo artists who believe in the directions I'm giving them. They are not worried about getting famous. They go out, I won't go out. Because they believe that they want to also be where I am.
So they are not ready.
Not that they are not ready, but like they feel like it is not rush. And that's what I'm saying. They are studying things that I'm doing. Say, those are the things they are studying. And I don't want them to study things of the old music. We born him say, dance or no. They are undergoing that study. And see, what they are doing now, it makes me feel happy so much. Because anytime I ask them to record a song now, they can bring up vibes and I go like, okay, they are getting the picture. But it's growth. One day, that's what I'm saying, by 2020, the militants will be everywhere and people will be shocked. They will see like, hey, Shatta DS and Mekamba, we got it talk.
Bruh, maybe I should wrapping it up. Shatta.
Yes.
I've said it before.
Me a boy.
Boy, Shatta.
Me a brass. I
think say your recent demeanor, the way I would see a Kasayo no man, also Makanda by Misaka, is good. I think you need to keep it up.
Thank you very much. Then they're not acting in movies, not me.
Me do, baby.
Okay, all right. Mema George K. Abemina George, and so it was our questions back. But before George, baby, no. Say, Ola question will be say, Obi Juan Mauti, any sa militants. Now, mo come out. Maybe only my call. Shatta militants, no, here for or ye dear.
Oh, militants say artists sign on the Shatta movement. Yeah, so like I have Captain, I have Adiself, I have Joint 77, I have Natalie, and a couple of more quick smoke cry recently. Also, I joined it family, and a couple of people coming. I have girls too that I talk to them a lot, about the music. I almost hear music. So basically, I will be Fantana Kra. She's one of my militants, but she has her own team. Obiti says I get on a Reina. There are people I talk to, but I keep them around me like that. So they are just artists. But I'm only officially signed to. But these ones are officially signed to Shatta Movement. They really doing good.
Okay, all right, George, jump in.
Kwesi first, I mean, it's not easy coming this far in the industry. Dodo Nasha se bibrini ha na say owo agronym still and actually say owo bibia bruni be friend unique into me bonabaso. Me media na say ya follow nyom twache na ya shama no ne titru America emrebi betwe na musician bi o boy you can't touch the say friend MC Hammer. Nisika ba na nipedi ne chi dodo na omodoso anche na MCM abeye broke. My question am woman me nua be ma ne say Ghana share other musicians mo so mo akom we ni mete so no na so hwe omu crew ni ade na ase isha kakra ba ase Shatta crew na so be say me who the kind of relationship omo does he have to pay everybody near there now? What is the structure? Enkudru pempenso bi a ebitimi ha say o at least me Shatta time muska na me would nipa be 300 wo me ho ne ade afi na be da ne problems between no and Crawford minim say bia ebinom e wo ho just for the love of the brand or mo yenye so mo just kana that's also chia bia what team so
the ebitimi can say everybody on my team is a responsible somebody. What must I say? We should be say yourself. Why? Captain, why? And they are doing businesses at the side. What must I say? Some baby I met my apartment now more Siciano. I don't have to even take out money and buy anything. They are the ones doing everything. Nathalie say he's also doing business on the side.
But I am say as someone can say Marco Kekumantetia. Nani anje ho crowd. Or see identity person or chess or no worry on your responsible.
Alright, is that what you're responsible? But I mean, I don't even want to maybe yet to marriage, but I want to talk about responsibilities. These are artists who are not thinking like young boys, like school boys. They are thinking like people, adults, like people in the world, like BB. So I don't really get that stress from them, because most of them, before I met you, no want to talk to Mokas Dada. What must I say? And they are living the life that we're living on the street. So basically, it's not a stress for me. I play my part. I give them what I have to give them, and I tell them, and they know me very well. I tell them, we are making saving 1,000, and they understand me that way, and that's why they believe in me so much, because I don't lie to them. I'm the type that can walk naked in front of them and go and bath and come back, and they seem like, hey, guy, yeah, I'm real like that. And when I get money, we spend like together. What must I say? So now that's what I'm saying. Even my PR recently, I made employee and I do. Constant, they be no or to be mommy. I don't even have to take money from my pocket, and they don't see me like, oh, I was you are the number one star in our midst. No, because after I leave radio and we are home, we are just like a team. We are like brothers. And my dad even loves the family like that, and it's so good. And see, I don't think say MC Amamudi is also drugs and Yaman drugs. Tramon.
Okay. Futu I know because Osha team members maybe started Yakasepa. Osha Chris Connie say. You said pay me very good.
Oh no, but somebody like Chris Connie, I can say he's doing something professional around me.
Oh yeah, bilateral.
So he's on a payroll.
Yeah, he's on bilateral.
What's my say? And Chris Connie, so it's not to be he supports. Yeah. What's my say? Because recently, woman be my surprise because me $10,000.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Chris Connie. Those social blinks. Niggas now like, because he's been supporting me too, and I think I really like, on the side, only Bulldog, him and Bulldog are really like working as, a real management team. But, with the family I have around me, it's not only this. More family, constantly they are buying me things like, you know, anything, medidi, you know, that kind of thing. So this is not stress for me. I think it's a blessing for me to have people like this around me, you know, watching me to grow well. You know, sometimes almost a Philly dog a crap. Oh, one dom my ento drama. Oh, captain say they be on no massage me. If I feel like I'm Nantina me feel people say one don't make a massage you small, make you know if you're not sick or you know if you stay strong. I'm miss our motivation. So these are not friends I'm moving with. I see a whole lot of artists moving with cool. I won't say these are friends, you know, but this is a family that God has given to me. Sometimes I feel like no, people see us differently, but I know how, you know, God is really directing us. So
okay.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not any day. Like,
okay.
You know.
All right. Mamima, Christian is emblem. Kwesi. Yeah. You pushing
Yeah. Shatta.
Ready.
Shatta, make I ask you. Maybe Bisa. Ghana Music Awards. And then I was stage.
And I mean,
the Nancy.
Oh, let me congratulate you.
Why would you want to? Were you the organizer? Were you the?
Okay.
Why did you want to go and congratulate somebody?
Why no? And see, my decided to say my fan new answer. Now me call John so. In the backstage.
You are VIP of. We are VIP of an event. You were, in fact, that night.
No, because it's a name.
When I saw training. And I also now called so. But stage, you know, so washroom bed.
And come tell him, and come for it's your number, Kojon, so number Babak.
Until you were using that stage to wee.
And I'm a person me fetch your number, Kojon, so. Because so that my cousin me congratulate you. I don't know engagement. And we are my English Johnson. I'm behind a square. So Johnson did we do
okay. For you as an artist, okay, what share they see between you and Stone at the Music Awards? Was it anything planned with pulling of guns and everything? How did you see the impact to you? One case as a musician, Bibi also said no. Shatta, it looks like they disappoint my fan base.
One, let me say, me stage me say, nkofo kun enim honum no. Like me say, the manager me cool back on no. I didn't like the picture because nobody knew what I was gonna do. Okay. And I felt so bad. That's why I make call stage now. I went to stand one side because I was like, it's a train, now we should the stage. And Sana, no, listen. And what I'm trying to say is that I am not a kung fu fighter. Minkita sword. I'm a friend Spartacus. I'm medical stage. So I'm an artist, and an artist has won an award. People should have given me the benefit of the doubt. Say, yeah, Shatta stage. So that when I get there, but when I saw CD attacking my guy, and you know the whole thing 10 chaos, that's why I stood at once and said, "Me coat." But that day, change sana mention no very expensive, good, nice. So I'm gonna no looking nice guy. Maybe that night was my breakthrough of my marriage. Shatta jam. But people just spoiled my night, you know. So I stood at one side, made sure, and to be frank, I never see Stoneboy pulled out a gun on stage. But it was after I'm going to catch him say, and I'm still suspecting to today say I didn't need a toy gun. And that gun I be able to my cousin no or what a gun. No.
So you think after, what a gun and no.
I'm thinking because after stage, you know, and I'll be catching him say no, we eat to me and to be God knows in my heart say me who to no, because there is no way the way I see him, you know. Or the two of stage, and me too. The way I read things, I can't bring a gun on a stage like Ghana Music Award. Not me. I hear award because I'm my can't count. I'm writing the piano. I'm my you, but I'm my you. Say I be can't, but it's really endorsed.
Let's proceed. I've seen you being Mehusa and Nkoma Yedi. Why very particular, emotional, and you have said on this table, sir. Even your former two ex-girlfriend, what a cash to a man. Beautiful, and I really appreciate that kind of love you have for a woman. You also said, Cecilia, it pains you so much, sir. Shatta Obra wouldn't have bread Sabre way now. You are driving Range Rover, and she's not driving Range Rover. She's your mother. She's the mother of your child. Why is she not driving Range Rover?
Not driving Range Rover.
And what happened?
What the call got on?
Or not a cotton Range Rover?
Because I mean, offer me Range Rover. That more Range Rover too. And number like me use it sometimes if I want to have meetings but not. Onona mama no G-Wagon name a Dodge name a Benz no use so range no you see but time I didn't see another range no significant and other range no call no mantiana the metia say what on but no because I'm so cotton but I took it as because she's my baby mother no you know she can do anything with it.
Was the car registered in your name or her name?
The car was registered in my name but you know I had documents but you know because I feel she's my baby mother. No, I felt like no, let her do anything she wants to do with it. Because
if somebody, if before car documents, no, BB or DVL, no, that is theft. You think that she's still in your car?
So say connection, connection. But I mean to make I say, because of my baby, I don't want to keep that tag on her. She has every right to take what is mine. You know, because she's also giving me something that no one can ever give me in life. That's a baby. What am I say? So I saw that as Oba Nyama Ode Onge and can't say we are now, baby. You know.
My last two questions. You're a businessman. And people pay you money to say Uncle Foot Fiasca be more events. Na Uncle Fu event say Obeba. What I say will be the event. I know I'm more scarcely be a Shatta Wale. I'm not sounding personal. Okay. But me person me find out.
Yeah. Sound personal. The person who say woman is got some book for republic.
I don't know what's that problem. I want to find out how do you feel say na wo hu no say obi
because o break question na person obusa no nipa na ti ho o say you are not sounding personal. What who sounding personal? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's the part. Because men say no.
Only panic no. Oh, bre. O dey ade no kwan wan ya.
Men say no. Say no dey many Chris business. But
who feel ya asem. Who feel ya asem a o person on ne kan we kire a on ne kan we kire. O person asem o person director. Tell me. O person o person director.
What happens at the Bliss on the Hill? Why did you play the show?
I like it. What, bro?
So say we dey to boss ni explain man bianti.
My mentor was so the questions we and get daddy mark and we be sound ping. Okay. Basically I can just explain this thing. Let me explain briefly. But Brian Ashampo is my godfather. I only make about Bliss on the Hills like earlier on before I started here. And the second one, I think say me calling first one I make a boy when chame. And yes I went to but ni fear because on my music say me from come artists be a minimum year close. So I paid a couple of them, for him. And then fear. Second one I make a boy and he made me see some other artists. When I catch so on himself first one went to like one mamiska. He's somebody that has been giving me money already, like or supporting me. So I studio equipment. We are not like kaka. So the third one, I'm here. The boy show was Jamestown, and the next day I was supposed to come there.
True.
So you show quickly pen and me cool no yaba cool. But you drew on him. Because I know Brian is my dad, like, that's how I relate to him. Like, he takes care of me. So I was like, yempe rooms in my. But crazy Nabil, the team no go kasai. They were like, no, they were going to give us only 3 rooms. And Brian knows when I'm coming to Kwewu, I come with an entourage. What am I saying? And 3 rooms wouldn't just fit us. So I was like, oh, I'm on rooms, my bread, because my boss and I'm about Hosisiano. But people. Like Nabil in the team were like, no, I'm going to make it. And that night I was calling Brian, phone on coach. My friend in there be Eric. Oh no, introducing me my Brian, like personally, before I got to know Brian. I called him and it was like, go back for Brian, no friend back. And I was in the car dozing, like my breath. So I was like, no, this is my dad's thing, but Brian, my brain, no, I can't just be sleeping in the car and before I met sorry I needed a good rest, and that's how I do to myself every time. I can't stress myself, so I can't be able to function on stage. So I catch a Chris, you're forgetting I'm back because the way I'm not stressed no more. You're forgetting back because we weren't getting any place to sleep. So I was like, you're forgetting back. I'll explain this thing to my daddy when I see him. And I don't know, they explain the thing to him. I didn't know BB, but now he's cool now. Because I told him that he's been giving me more than that. I remember my show in O2. Mekachi and said, I need to pay for my venue, I need to do this. He supported me fully. He bought tickets for me and my crew and I call UK hotel and make die and he paid for it. Car me rent it for like 1 week, car my rent, he paid for that car. What am I saying? So he's somebody that supports me, and I felt I could just communicate to him and explain to him, and now I think we've gotten our things right. And this year, Matisa mobile, but dates not Munya, but Munya dates no 29th, and they must sacrifice ever. And now my bet. My boy, I can remember him. Next year.
And I think it's a similar one to happen that Ghana Music House UK.
Oh, Ghana Music House UK. I know Ashimepa, and I would like to, apologize to Biana or Sheme. Like, no expecting me because I'm the type that may show my passport too much. My dress here, I make airport too. And I Chris, my friend, so your problem. Because so yeah, chill, no Chris, no cocaine, and now bulldog ganja. But almost me visa my expire. Oh. 2 years is let's just forget and see, we forgot about this. It's just that baby I made, sometimes I don't really because me too quite too much, and so I don't really watch my passport like that. So when I saw the visa has expired, I really felt bad about it though, but and they're more forgiving me because I owe UK people 2 shows, Party in the Park, Ghana Music Awards. Because anytime I sign a money, then something comes to block it. But I believe I'll make it up for them maybe next year. Send me to me now from January. No more home at least. No more say shows now.
All right. So great. Quickly.
Okay. You see, wait, I can quickly because me name say, but because question and answer me bisano. One. Personally, I feel say. The Bia Okasa na Oboni Manima, but I feel say you've been ungrateful to Coligono. Where you? You see, the guy is destroying the show. Or say show, no, see.
Last time it's like they are ungrateful.
To say, but now for be up precisely.
Okreku precisely.
Precise.
Okay.
So okay, do any question and I'm call Marcus.
Okay, Pacho. Man make us say for me personally I feel say I say what detach you from Coligono, where you started from, and the Biano can you are promoting Nima. For me I think say I'm not a year about it.
Well, it's a good question, but I believe say colleague on phone, they know say that is where my family comes from. What's my say? But Nima was a place I found God. What's my say? Nima was a place. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, the way can you say Paul, I do much your interview. You, Shatta, you that will go to hell. You know, but no, I believe Kolegona still got my back. Almost supporting me, but they understand. Say, I'm free, but they also understand my journey. Say, through my journey, I met some people that like a creative family. You know, more creative family, and Kolegona boys and Nima boys are always like one people. You know, boys to me free colleague on to me Nima, no more business on no more back. So I believe I've not left them because I have people also from Ashiyama almost supporting me. Shukura, Martina Shukura, but it's a long time I went to Shukura. But anytime, anywhere I go, I make sure I remember because me mobi waha, me wo Indomie guy girl be waha, me din Indomie zami nchiano, me di free. As on the man warning, Munkacha Shatta say, "Me call radio so, I don't buy radio so." Ben was here, but you know she's also supported me. But it's not that I've forgotten about them, but it's a journey. And baby, I hear kono, you know, I believe they are all supported. So me yeah show so mungi na mba so. Me dancers me I use you me wonder album launch say colleague no dancers na I'm buy my man so I've not forgotten about them.
Some time back you took a phone oh blast you krikupa me kai and
make blasting on
okay what drink chire no me kai okriku efre me frɛ o so o explain o side kakra me tenia o kan na say
na assembly then some movies no do so
no kriku akoka say me say you are not just a dancer related to dance hall but onu di otiewa you are versatile
okay
sa no kriku kan otie onyum ni bebre different genre and then here you are being crowned as high life artist your song as your friend is saying
me winning award also
winning award it was high life genre not dance hall and based on your work kan ye no how the man no and how the can dance hall category penny you what must say because he was trying to tell the world say no the every genre ni nyina no you are there. And the other man for a box so I share dance hall. That was Nyaminim say Okreku Ekai say what follow a trend no. But here you are today, and here's the man. What are you telling him?
Oh, say already you can say Akwala only go papa take care maso. Me say take care maso. Oja onai to guweja nice one.
Tomo wo ofioli le
eno mo punishment bibi yam trim. So say okweku akoye say manama akoye say me papa and I know him from way back.
And you are saying this on record?
Yes, you know, and like now me message you know.
Really?
Me one number. Honestly, me message me. No, for real.
Hey.
Sometimes I just don't want to worry him too much because I feel say, you know, he's one serious critic of Ghana. I feel he says things that, you know, sometimes we take it in a way that we might feel bad about, but that is me. I also like to pour out, you know, what I have, you know, but like the way I kind of say, he said a whole lot of things about me. My dream one, say. But the way I kind of know, it's a mommy promotion, kakra. But you know, later, like what you are saying about my level, no, he's like said something maybe I have not seen about myself, and that is what I'm realizing today. Say, you know, these are the people that are pushing the industry. Government should really look closely at. No, no. If it's not these people, we can't have this president, no more a ballroom, what baby, some parliament house in Yama. We can't have those things. So I think what you're saying is good. And me, I just want to say, my daddy idiot in Marseille, he understands entertainment. I want to just apologize to him. I don't think he has anything in his heart. Like, he wouldn't even come and sit beside me. Because sometimes me say, oh, me have cast, so on say me your bro need to say no. So sometimes we pa, you know. So I know he understands. I've apologized several times to him, and he knows that I have gone to a point where I won't say I would disrespect him in any way, because I still respect him the way he is, because he's always himself. Also, we're back our bonus shows, and then a weekend. who share jeans, daddy wash your jeans so crazy. And sometimes share shorts. Now, we am papa, Melissa papa. You know, so I just say, you know, him being here, anything that maybe he has in his heart for me today, Phyllis and Macan. No, I just want to apologize to him on that, and I believe he doesn't have anything in him about because no home say we only and I like that about that is a dad. What must I say? Most artists don't really understand that picture about it, you know. So, you know, so I say Obetoka mama no kano.
And now obey. Me share brothers in I know all of them.
Yeah.
It's a family. But unfortunately, I'm not seeing part of the family that I know.
Which one? Bulldog.
The Bulldog there.
Okay. Oh no, yeah, after show 90.
Me bumpire or nyare. Blade. They say Bulldog when I say into me and you won't be free. Me who Blade.
Okay.
Me who Julio.
Okay. They don't respect the management of Peace FM, so management are palmomo. No, because when you're working in a company, you don't respect the rules and regulations of the company, you always get sacked, you know. Like I'm saying, like that's why Obi say Daddy Mark what say, you know, he doesn't take nonsense. What am I say? Or can you sometimes the work needs to be done well, you know. I have the mind to move this career, but I need some people around me to support to move it. But I'm in China, you don't really respect the craft. You know, you feel like, you know, you can also be famous more than me. You feel like you can also get into the. Makoko Kumante has been talking on radio, and I'm saying this today, and people think he wants to get famous. He can choose to get famous when he started his record label. I also on producer BR, producing Hope, but he did certain things that has gotten him there. But he doesn't see himself swelling head and say, no. But I have people who come around me and small 2-3 travels. When you're talking to them, they feel like, Charlie, how you see me? My guy, Charlie, what's up? Charlie, Miss Ming Pesa, because Miss rappers on me say, me. What's my say? So I hate people who come to me and they don't really picture the future and where we are going. That I hear Juma radio station for a very long time. He's not disrespected anybody in this company because he feels this is how the work is done. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Maybe a Saturday bedroom now. Challenge me, my bro, more being cut now. Unless he's traveled to outside and now, baby. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, people respect their jobs, and that's why we see them like going forward and building up. That's what I'm saying. Today we are here. The number of people that are listening to us from America, Europe, the government doesn't even have an idea. They think say be a cathedral no. People are tuned here right now. Be a radio station way. So what I would just like to say is that in conform like sometimes you should respect me say and yes say me see company to say it be a PCF and son or more say me juma but they should just respect say Shatta movement brand new. We'll be able to move it to a certain point.
Okay. With a quick one.
Secretary, that'll be last one.
My last one. Wow. Anyway, I did a chairman on OTO.
Okay.
Me pacho Titus Glover.
Okay.
Honorable. Onunsu say Ochiao Pa. He's one Shatta fan.
Wow.
Who can say me? Yeah. Who can say the bio seven pa umra?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Who can say me? Oh yeah.
Many mark because of it may be some.
Okay.
This should be a make be no one because me say I'm managing my bread. And then make no sign me no manage me. Even to me no better helicopter na mama no.
Okay. Me pacho. Who can say be concerning the government and how the youth and in the man me pacho. Osha a diena opese o proposal bia opese be to government and him for on that direction. I also say a bit me help the youth no.
Yes, I think not with my head alone. What am I say? But like with most say as industry players, you know, and a few ideas you guys can bring together. We can put up something nice for the government, and they really accept it. Because I quite say, Momo play more role. yes, here was streets here play a role, but it's not connecting. What am I saying? And they are not getting that vibration. Say, hey, music near movie country as at now. That's what I'm saying. Football, yes, but now the way the music is moving the country is crazy. Like Obiang who said, music is the only possible channel of our be successful, which is not that way. Because you can't miss people like my friend free studio and I call you Juma. Because the pressure in the system is so hard that only Rasta people also a musician. And it's getting serious. What am I saying? So basically, if government will allow us, arts and way industry, no more from propose Ambra. I can share the little I have. You guys can give me the little you have, and we can put it in front of the president and now the government. Now who say no, we need it to be done and done well like this. We don't need it to be like, oh yes, the government is supported by a bimu. You understand me? So basically, it's something that I really would want to do.
Okay, see. Mark, bring mommy, why?
Oh, here side.
Shatta Wale. Yeah, before. Oh, yeah, before baby no. Shatta.
Very.
Kwa Republic no ho. Almost see you. Opinion or share so. Blaze on the hills.
Okay.
Papa na send a message. We say, me say, what can radio no say? Obeba Blaze on the hills afiana.
29 no.
Yeah.
Remember. 29. Chris, I was sure 29. Afro Nation.
Yeah, we got 29.
But 29 more sure.
France.
France here.
We get shows on.
France here.
We get shows somewhere.
Okay, I'm on my 30th. I'm on my 30th November. Because that one I can come. And today, somewhere place on the house, no more 30th, no Shatta night. Because Afro Nation, no, me bought 28 and 29. No more shows. And see, on my 30th, Blaze on the Hills. On my special package, my this trip.
Okay.
Okay,
almost you. All right. So, Mark, I mean, Shatta.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I will Mark ne Shatta de no bandana days.
Okay, mama, 2 cities.
Na me settle Mark ne bandana.
Shatta say. I'm 2 cities.
I do away home. Me just about now, honestly, was sharing a lesson or try record it other people. No, or some of the challenges I how. Men kai ache, but that time when you should say Tuesday because that time any pageant also. You sure?
No,
that's any new 2000.
No, say 2 CDs, you know, yeah. CDBR near Dasso. It's not really about paying 2 CDs back. Yeah. You know why you said the CD?
That was the CD.
Yeah. No, that was
Westwise.
Yeah, Westwise.
That time, no me coffee auntie. Appear to see the blue lagoon.
Yeah.
And so my mission for taxis.
I know, but yeah, but Georgia. Yeah.
But I saw home. But we fear.
Say or has you to miss that's what 2 hours.
They were managing. No, I can't create.
So at that time, I think that Westwise was my friend, Kwame. Okay, what that for? What that for be an honor everything? Ice-T, yes. Sugartone. I mean the whole caucus, no cry, Sugartone said you will be on them because bandana and I was the distributor for bandana from Ghana. Now, sadly, when you have a problem, agreement on it, the producer on a challenge in the field. The producer didn't know, so we are. I was sort of expensive film and sana on much net. I know what say bandana based on. I'm using bandana because at the time was bandana based on say, oh yeah, we are. We have 50% to say, 50%. That's the gross. So, Mrs. Na gross now only 15. How can you pay him? Because what is the expenses? man from Ghana, hardcore guy at that time, the last year to some percentage, you know. So, Miss Mimi, Madame, pardon me, quite your name, say, oh, banana bow. Na agreement, you know, even a kind, remember, I'm not from him. So I also thought that it is he bandana at the time. And so I say, me momun na me ma be say panadwin. Na disagreement of panini woni. And I was trying to tell them that what na mo kind is not business. Because we are business, I'm about expenses of him as a match net. But the man promised him gross. Masem nyina ni o obra kokwa pai e dan de okofa das reja me na no mo ne lo Kenya mu nyina bosom be bo media me na makose me charge e pa ndo na me pa so oni mi boom me to gradi me nyame na me ko da no so me police anu ka che me so say oni no ye distribution no but on man hwe but we see en talk cassette na me but what's up? But so information me minimum and then I come because my Phyllis now then yeah autumn cassette now on my producer sika so that day now come to me I miss me name it's because Timmy na so me can harmless and I brand here na wa charge hey, that time. You never can me stream. I mean, Obi a wash and then is wash it. I was even in my 30s. You were in your 20s. Yeah. It's I feel on a black rasta. Me hit FM, yeah. Mutunum Kotra, no more trouble. Oh, Mr. Done my cry. So, when the video came out, what is a video? No, I just listened to the intro. That day, Nana, some male lead creative art council. It was the same day, no a video. No, so me just supposed to no. And I'm saying, let me give attention to the side and leave the other side. And I know the game he's been playing. Inti only say me game. I said, me responded. Because maybe Kwame Dazi, control my story. Be say, na me cry mentor na me so then na me need music on share. It you name why they should put me on TV and na same ba friend me say up a response. I'm say me Kwame Dazi star. Me inti o dodge no so no nim so na kasa ona kasa I can't say me I know this game. You mo me same. So me say Shatta Wale. He wants to jump on this rhythm. No. And I'm sorry, man responded that. I'm saying none penny the only day after my cancer video was him. I responded. It's then the banner you're communicating. Wanted to bring this American star be down. Yeah. And Kasa or Fantasy Dome. Yeah. So we exchange numbers and we've been chatting. Yeah. We've been chatting. Last message I'm sending one reply.
Oh, but I'm sure.
Who did start them, Mommy? And the share is here. So, we have solved our problems, and he promised me once that when you were mature, neba iti radio, iti nyaman maybe or first no on ye beam. And since then, I've been monitoring him. At a time, Ghana Music House at Semnokra Bain, Obasha Mankanengum. Me can say, I know him, say, stage no coson. And ya di bio of attention.
Only me.
And ya di bia or quaqueo. On your she.
Or better than the friend, I seen your winner.
Oh, I know attention.
I'm a trainer for
on your she. It's not surprised to us and Cassie on all coast to honor or cry go who don't know some more con of any days who what to do. So I know, say, no better my eye no. Then if you honor and one of the Casaya, one ton in Savanya, 10 crash or bear me cry. So, unfortunately, congratulations now no person congrats and like he said what they are different there and me hope you congrats by force that people say congrats me by force I want to say congrats to you stand there let me say congrats apart from Shatta Wale you know I think it's good you've changed to Johnson
because
congrats no there yeah congrats
Johnson first stage is
but you see what Ola said. I'm happy Ola ended like that.
okay, no, like can you cat? But he's happy the way you've communicated today, the way you have handled this interview, and I think say and you just Ola. Frederick's in Bijam and change on crack and says and Shatta interview me feel it will be against the cry. He will change your mind today, and I'm sure say now the mommy or tea. But what I'm for? Oh, my interview another. It's also when you and I met Shatta Michi.
Oh, okay, nice.
I mean, she had
wow.
KO this show.
Wow.
Yeah, exiting. And we chat. She's a nice one.
Very pretty, yeah.
Nice person. Okay, that's good. Now, you know, she's a nice person. That was the first day. You know, man, cover baby pie and uncle. You born come for over 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yes, she's a first time.
About me.
But I think, say, or your manner, even if they break up with you, don't destroy you, maybe.
Yeah. No, she's matured. Like, she's dedicated.
Yeah, because she didn't destroy you. She said good things about you. But on cancer, you are perfect. But no man can say, oh, man, what's open? Go back. They say, oh, yeah, you're a typical woman. You know. So, we want to see you more like this. Because you are a role model to a lot of the young ones coming up. It's younger people never far. So we prefer you this one to the other one.
Thank you. Other movies.
Okay, it's a question. So maybe I can also claim the fans because you are now talking about father baby son. I'm sure. Two things. Either say Shatta a because people are also talking about the demeanor or interview, and I'm saying, okay, well, it's also the style of the interview. Because if you realize, I've just toned down, cry.
Father, so can say, questions are the posture today.
Yeah,
but the truth is that me, if you ask me,
but the thing is, before we started the interview, Joy sent me a message and say, please, I need you safe.
Who did? Oh yeah. He needs you alive.
And before
he needs you alive.
Yeah. Before
I mean, when we said militants,
before I start interviewing, and then who said me phone and message me call her and I say, please, we need you safe. I don't want you to have any problem with Shatta and any fans.
but if from where I sit, if I can answer that question, it is not say and no pushing the crowd. I listen to him on Joy. They pushed him everything. I think now he's decided that because me I've always seen Shatta Wale and the previous ones
he's growing
acting.
Yeah.
Now no your first thing acting.
It's true. And then I'll admit it.
Oh, acting.
Mon can I say? Yeah.
Dance hall artist look like a Roman father is a very difficult.
That's the truth. No, see, baby, about artists bidding as people used to look up to. One of the people in the dancehall reggae business I've always admired Buju Banton. Buju Banton doesn't have any aggressive track record. Go and find out. Buju Banton is one person, and I'm not surprised you mentioned Buju. If you listen to Samini, you hear Buju in him. But Buju Banton, if you time a raga, hardcore, about the psycho reggae, and he does well with almost every area that he goes. He didn't use any aggression to make it, so you can do it without. I think there's a perception that you must be like this before you can do dancehall, and you're true. And it's true.
Mami Musa Shatta question back when I for interview no fancy. Dia na bo hu e music business no pa.
Dia na bo me hu.
Dia na bo hu. Your fears, one thing that you fear most. Anytime you sit and you think, oh dream I say, wow.
I think poverty. You know, because sometimes I feel like I don't want to continue, and I don't want to be part of the journey. You know, I always want to be average beside, you know, because I don't really, because I've seen poverty. Like me, I was born like from a rich home. Like I tell people, like my dad really took good care of me, but you know, the music industry made me see bullets when you see a manager, they be all the same. because it got to a time that I really faced that, and I think it is something we have to try and clear out from our music industry, because and that's what I'm saying. Where I've learnt music to know, I believe my colleagues will listen to me very well. We can be able to help. What am I saying? We should put the talents aside, and watch the business. What am I saying? That's what I'm saying. Mark has said certain things on radio that I even felt that I didn't all kinds of, but God being so good, God made me play. I know my level for people to see that they all kind of what am I saying? We can all learn from that. You know? So sometimes I think that is the most.
But what you also know, OJ said, and I'm asking me because our question based on the facts that Ebin who said I am parting. Nasima Baby beside said every week another be artist be in a week be a news be a bar artist new rising in terms of news be a leading. Everybody is talking about the artist. Ube Juana Shatta Wale na babe boom. Then no babe kata story no so. So Ebin Sufi said that is probably your fears. Your fear, you have a fear, say, okay, well, your fame going down. And also,
no, because I've already taken that. And Mark Zuckerberg, they be like most of the times on his interviews, name a program. So it's a seasonal thing. And if you don't take it and you take it so much into yourself, say, you will never come down. There will be a point in your life that one day that fame will come down and another person will come. So I don't really take it so personal to me. I see it like Christmas or after Christmas, January again the Christmas. Yeah, what's my say? So I don't always take that thing as and then make it famous until I believe nobody can come and claim me from there. And then I say patapa obey. I was like, wow, let me just try and do something quickly and follow this guy because I can't just lay back. And those are the things that have left most Ghanaian artists. Your artists be who are like old artists, or more try some back up. It wasn't because of anything. They didn't respect the next person because they saw now why not music saying but university for no pay. But if you're not business minded and if you just have the talent, you will sit there and before you realize music be, kwesiata be, medical be. Na akwana ko etintin ama go so me okay na me fa na ana me chiwe na me before na obonyum nonsense nyum na se ma obey no that's what I'm saying but I have seen it that I can do this thing up to like maybe 40 years and not 45 years na me jai
we dey mama kai say ebre bi atwem na mark frame me na no ye din ko na obetum for so no kan asem na so kwesi na say you see we a senior person na obi ye bibi radio so na me say amanfo na energy ho na me so me fa idea na me so me polish na me ye bi mark so onti ase na me na me say na me ka say mark go dey tran ho no me now
no but I think that's a strategy because because sometimes that's how I see it because first I was seeing myself like I was talented and I wasn't watching what the people wanted. But now I understand why some people were listening to certain artists way back, like Ufana Ubi to say Lord Kenya. Those days, Lord Kenya to me, it was crazy. But I believe there were rappers there who were saying it like, Abia Mark Penasempen or Shatta producing and all shit. But Mark saw that thing as commercial. And that's what I'm also learning now that I'm seeing it like, oh, the mammy for commercial, no, or commercial, no, because me who say me got talent, but Nyame catch him baby say.
He's re-echoing the word, though. Yeah, commercial. When I'm fucking, so a commercial artist.
But so of says or Casano. Yeah, or senior might be bra or can or yeah. But they be officer. Quite fast so canon no.
Yeah. Promoting papa. Can you be more kind of did that much. Sometimes no woman be him crash. You know, but that's what I'm saying. He's one of the people that
I don't be na say me kan anyo then na obeti warning on radio you know.
I want it.
Seven. Was that you get me na ko to pasa but you go end up police station headquarters.
Police headquarters. A chop page number move.
Oh no, but you see, like I'm saying, it's all part of them. Like market kind of like I was trying to put up an act that I know it was hurting people, but in a way, I was trying to be like the killer in the movie, but I knew it wasn't criminal to, to be a killer in the movie. So far as it's a movie, and this is the arts world. I was putting things up that was so hot for the industry, but thank God, say, at least I've gotten certain people paying attention to me. The world is also listening to me right now, and I believe it's one great thing. I'm trying to work on. That's why now I'm even careful of even doing live videos, because I'm a live video. I'm so then because I really want people to understand that I was doing that, and it was an act to make the industry like so sweet. The last one I did was the Ghana Music Award, and I think people loved the episode.
Only a Stoneboy issue, our court this year. The last news about a judge magistrate no warning.
Okay.
Where who warning?
But who said dates now? Always no. Like a biname tukwai. Okay. A biname ko bosho baby. So my lawyer and my dad were representing me in the court, but recently, I think because of my show, me fear because never be good. So so after the show, me fear kaka. So not me relax. So me show you me coffee really, but I'm really getting like a massage and my doctor so mommy some pills and me funny nama. So lawyer no friend no catch him say. Sana kusiwo when
magistrate according to news report next time I'm call a court one back quarter or new be deeper
and there's also Lord Mr. Law or a very nice guy no to me my minister boy jina one box I share any me smile law in home that but so obuno on this so can be our pay and on my can fourth I court. I just want to give that respect to the court because one or most of a problem we are mine. That's what I'm saying. Say me what stage or me who say Stoneboy you too. After I'm who say video say so I feel that Stoneboy can never put a gun on me and say he wants to do anything. But me feel say what a piece.
When you beef, why here? I mean I know so even Shatta House issue that's why even crowd or court. Near only Stoneboy see Ghana Music Awards I go pay court. Do you feel say is one of the things that be when you sit back now dream of you have any regret about it? Say sad you see and now is one of those things for you.
I believe say the only regret I have is that the acting no. I'm say script no be no.
Uncle ye.
You sometimes when I do that, like the way back you say, Daddy, mean to me call stage and call true blows. Mean to me call stage and fan knife and call bisu. What's my second? I know who I am. I know I'm an entertainer, and I know how happy I make people when I'm on stage. So I believe I put in certain acts that were like too much. Would be want to say Rambo, Commando style, but and like the way I kind of script, mancho ending parts. But time I was like, wow. Oh yeah. I was a bit surprised. Like, oh, Mr. President. Like I am a movie guy. People are in the cell with me. Next morning, me know I'm in a bonfire. Because I was like, I didn't believe I was. Oh, movie can cry me.
Bulldog was now.
Bulldog was now. Like
so, not your experience.
Experience. Also, it was like classmates are now alumni. So I didn't believe the picture. Like my own picture, I was shocked, but I just told myself that it's something that I've told me and Makachem was me. So God knows the reason why we are here, and I believe it's going to be done, and everything will be like over soon. But I feel too much because music now. That's how they.
Okay. All right. I think that
stand-up comedy as well.
Maybe.
Because we are a Ebo Whites. Your friend is saying one man show. I think we should give you the National Theatre and for you to do your own stand-up comedy.
And come over say fan base no. Fan base no. We'll be able to like
and the fan base they say they be almost cow.
You know that. And I just say me nyamu corporate fan base because and so my chance no more say.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm very good like that, like DK because I'm man of jokes, but I'm kind of crazy.
Oh, I see.
Like only jokes, like me and I supply no. And then me I'm going at DK.
Surprisingly, everybody who hates you, the moment he will listen to you mistakenly, tends to be your fan, and I'm number one.
I know.
Because I came to the studio coming to bash him. I was Neat FM. That day, no mean my prepare pass me back passion. Then I took my time. I listened to the guy during the interview. I feel the guy is Kenyan Sasemo. Or Kenyan.
Songo. Who's a Songo? Because Songo no school here drama. So they are just dramatic. They can just put this character right now. Then the next moment, from. So if you know him aggressive, you can meet him again. Why lovely.
Shatta man for canon. Me sure dear me say so just not you getting close. Me being closer.
So great I am minimum now here into there.
In the status for minimum how many years? 10 years now. Don't judge me from a distance. Who's that on what you're status?
No WhatsApp status.
Yeah, the WhatsApp status. What's the sound? 10 years.
As soon as I come home, I remember say Bliss on the Hills issue in the Bayern. I mean, up to today, so me Shatta messages. Me find a message them can. Or send him a message. You fool! I don't know. You fool! Me, you go put me for president. I will see you. I will beat you.
Shatta, friends say, Ghana DJ also last 2 years, so promising DJs in a party, it never happened.
This year, last year I did a Thanksgiving for my fans. So this year I'm planning for the DJs one.
Okay, so DJ Awards is next weekend. Are you going to do the party?
Then ambushing soon.
So if you guys can organize something so we can all meet, my colleagues are also coming will come and support
with all the DJs, right?
Yeah, with all the DJs. It would be nice, but I was actually planning to get like a place, maybe a club, getting DJs, there's something I'm signing in Phoenix, so I was trying to give some of them to some phones too as well.
So what did you buy?
And phones them my chicha sao. But
no one can say on for phones nembra.
Minim.
No. Studio so near Pong.
And I will remember Bibi Kakra. Remember Bibi Kakra.
Mark. Actually, I SCB say about Wednesday, the Creative Arts Forum.
It's okay.
That's why disappointed.
I don't want to talk about that program.
That's why disappointed in.
So okay, forget it. You can't ambush the program with your Creative Arts.
It's not about Shatta, I guess. Is it?
Yes. That's why I don't want to talk about it.
So, are you also ambushing him to come? Oh, like, sorry, I'm speaking English. I'm supposed to speak to you, right? I'm supposed to speak to you.
When person would do sa creative, Baba say, many Shatta interview near him.
Okay, good. Matthias.
Yeah, because creative art, I don't know. Me issues were one after that, Rebecca. Hey. Of course.
I don't know Wednesday, Wednesday.
Who's that? And Shatta by Tina. Who's the Makofa?
Okay.
Who's the Buta Manifesto?
Yeah.
Who's the Buta Manifesto?
Yeah. It is just like 1 minute say, oh, Shatta, don't go stay.
Eka adia ebeye wa hasi. Wa ubenu hu kasa wa beka creative.
Shatta come be on na.
Ubenu hu so ba beka creative art forum.
Oh na so ka book ya. Akamama.
Who so ma fa manifesto. Yeah. But we mun kan wasem kakra na bia say Shatta bebe bia na we dey mun.
I was say Shatta ba. One for those of you who do not know my surname Pamuchao, me din Ketin ka ho.
Onye the GFA president. The new one.
Yes. Ket. You know how I met Ket the first time? Why did I be to Miss Bell?
Wow.
Me and my girlfriend Miss Bell.
Oh.
Also, the driver of the police phobia see me a channel.
Yeah.
Yes. And now man's basso firm says Miss Bell case be and you could case nechi. Sir, at the times and the manager or something will be an one was Ket or Kreku. So we had to go and see Ket. And I can't chair we already do and what we should do and all of that. I can only say congrats to Minia Ket. Or no fear breed and me fear copon.
Yeah.
Now Wednesday. Creative art forum no. Won say your minister be kofu be complaining say on your mon kasada. Be cry your mon hu ne da. I say why industry na ma bi. Relatively we don't compare anabo traffic wa because we dey on kasakra. It's Brunyan also towards Christmas. She wants to meet the whole industry. Ubia Emra. Na yen share her plans for next year. Baby nyama no so our manifesto no mu no. Baby no dey do. Nyina all the questions and so when to me say yen no. Momra how na mo bisa no.
Me ntimi mama me nka wa say.
Okay.
Because me hu say mo dey say 9 o'clock.
That's okay now. Yeah. Okay.
By that time chronometer radio so I mean
now
yeah. Enti mamba so mamba kan chem say
upon 10 abre.
What's it?
Upon 10 now.
Me pon be 10:30.
Oh, okay.
Me pon so na
my be ho bra.
No my say kontombria
don't sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but at least motu musafra man for say the industry people. What's it about so info?
National Theatre.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Beba. You so eba be di hun komo.
Oh yeah. I mean whether it's good or bad.
I still medium if say still sa nya minister here no ntimi fan save in face. Nya no na ebe boa. Aha.
Oni e wa semana.
O say
oni e wa semana.
Say no ntina me say makofa manifesto ni e na babaka.
Okay, you could hear this week the sene. Sasa can trim that's ene. You better time back. Near be compare with the manifesto and yama no kind no. See emfa na may emfa and then moving forward.
Okay.
How we can take it.
Okay. Okay. All right. My men am paying for us. But Shatta then I'll be fans in the crowd. Okay. Yeah.
That in Bajon say.
I'll be chat to crowd. I'm one for with you fans.
The make share fans say me dom wants to say.
Hey.
At least
girls be cry a video brem you. No mo se me mbo cry man a video you cry radio and couple when for cry.
Me girls be on. Say me girls in the more classes slick queens no.
But your video no kwa Shatta no share na immediate you guys your my video mo dey abre ni dia.
I'm wherever me parasta girls. But some worry.
Back worry. Gift you rack here. Back worry.
The usher space no worry.
It's me who made the video.
I don't know social no so worry.
But looking at their face.
Why are you the mind reader?
Okay, so then I'll be chat to crowd. Yeah.
Eddie, the Americans say, I just want to thank God first, for bringing this interview, because this is the first interview after my Wonder Boy album launch, and I just want to thank you guys here for giving me this opportunity, because I always say this is one of the biggest platforms Obenya or Ghana as artists. If not here, then Wako Mark side on so
this man who sent the message, I honor na maintain Seda at the time Shatta trouble me no lawyer Oh, yes, I'm fan.
Oh, barrister. Michelle. Mark, I put it to him, say he's not right with what he's saying. So I just want to say thank you to you or Mama time promoting my album, at least, and I know people are gonna go on iTunes to also follow, and I've listened to you guys here too, and I felt in one way or the other, there is a little bit of hurt. Many of you didn't know about me, but like Mark Akano, it was part of art, but I feel say gradually as maybe the next generation that is coming is going to learn from what you've said today. Now almost some more creative art it will be better on once here, and they're going to get good directions on how to put it, because I believe I've faced through like many challenges. I've been through many challenges and people might not know, but I took that hat or that mantle upon myself to show people, say, I was trying to get somewhere. That's why. So Madam Wasig, and I'll thank my fans and everybody that has loved the Shatta movement, and they should just keep the spirit high. And also I just like to tell the government that we need their help, and they should really support us, because this is what we do to ease the tension in the country, in terms of a show like this, and I believe they should pay really good attention to us.
Okay, Medasi, and Nyam Dibe Chacho Kran said Abranti B, I don't want to say the story, but Abranti B a friend Mr. Logic.
Okay.
I know Abomodi, I know Abranti now.
Oh, Mr. Logic, Sterling. Recently, I interview side, because recently we share only an interview, but
last week Sunday, I'm in in Komosan.
Yeah.
And some of the things that I was a pin make a cry because Asema Okai about the fact that Okolo Kuno police station, and he still is keeping that thing.
That pain.
Yeah.
But we've solved that problem. Weber fear, meneno, a whole lot of things. But I'm surprised that all keepers are there no because in life we all go through things, and I've apologized to him like several times. Someone forgets it, and I was, I'm the type that likes to dash. What's my saying? I have a whole plan for him in my court. I have a plan for him. By then do it.
Montreal.
No, because the road I am on, like I don't really want to forget about certain people. What's my say? So logic, me panicho. And baby, like on giving free now on finding a place in his heart to forgive, like the way I've told him, like from time I started to say, I made him know, say, he should just forget about certain things that has happened, because the future is bright. And I believe from by now, I know if he's listening now, he'll be like okay by now, and he should just accept it that I'm still his son. Like Mark, I can't see Mark and behave like I'm a superstar. I will still kneel down. He used to send me when I used to go to his office, like I will still do that as his son. I can never, because he and some people are part of who I am today. And God knew the reason why I only made for our channels. And me panicho say logical baby na ebi or timia or yes I didn't want to come because the future is bright. Today Mark is here with me. I've done a whole lot of things to him, but or to me but snamming chain and eka niama maya. He doesn't even say it with pain, but he knows that
beautiful.
Beautiful. So you should just accept that for me.
And okay, Kai who said the fact you are about Betna Asemba Yanka. You can't send you a tip of paper.
But the moon can't debate it here now because
and
no man. But me go be very careful. But one be better remember more. That one is allowed.
And lastly, I appreciate it. Your team, militants, no mobile, the guys behind you, supporting you.
Thanks,
Chris Connie. And I have to say this thing on radio because when Chris Connie said he wants this interview, I gave him one condition. Me catch and say because he wanted us to promote the Wonder Boy album. I'm catching and say Chris, no. Shatta ntimi mba hanum sia yembusa no questions from A to Z.
Yeah.
Bibia da akuma so bia over the years ya tie person ni di nkomo we ask him. And we're also glad that you accepted and you agreed to it that yes, I'll come. Anything they want to ask me.
No, I told him that the last time we had an interview you were like you had questions to ask me.
Of
so
course.
I told him he should leave you to do whatever you have to do. And I believe all the questions you asked, if Anka Minister Anka Mubufu Kakra but more Kakra and so the way I answered it like Bibi,
I beg you, who is this guy?
This one, Adisel.
I say President Kufa to space in Kofa Nejo.
Shatta. Wakase me brain no o can be a god because me bisa me bikakra. What is your favorite Bible quote?
Oh, I need a door.
Just one.
Okay, my mom short one because short one is something music, but like Philippians 4 verse 19. I can say, my God shall supply all my needs according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus.
But we are riches. We are riches.
And Hanum saying you be see and there will be a say brand no pa hokra. I mean I'm penifoni na see Ola Michael, Tina Mulika, Michael Krekumante, Christianes and so Chris Safo. My time. Ola my time asun.
We don't come say that next week Ghana DJ Awards AICC.
Okay.
Nitini upeso vote for favorite DJ star 714 star 66 hash. No vote.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right. And here da here Shatta Wale so ase and we George Queen so ba be boy da na se papa. Eugene Osafo and Kansan Sami K. Salamat Painto. Etiemu ni Peter Square. We're on social media. Much love to Father Dixon as well. Always supporting. Bless you. Yeah, don't be out here, Medina. Say, my messages, Mum fan chemi, say, me and can be a dross, and then you boomy come, Mum fan chemi, therefore. Yes, so this is now a yellow man at the other demo, the Abremo. Kwesi Abuaje is my name, and I'm still your darling. Want to make
I can't taste to your hot gas.
That's so all right.
Mr. and Mrs.